Thank you.
I think it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is. Honor.
It really is. I'm gonna go ahead and do my countdown. I guess I gotta get on my. Yeah, I'm gotta get over my video here. All right. And
how's everybody doing tonight? I'm talking to my chat here.
Look at hashtag fancy countdowns and stuff. You so fancy. What's up, Ember Wolf? JT. JT's in the house. Mr. Nightmare, the Mexican. Hashtag my beautiful wife.
Nick Fulton.
Hi, Jenny.
There goes mine right there.
ZJ, how you doing? Buck and Basson. Hey, Mike B. Nick Fulton, King Fortnite Pro. Rofel. How you doing, Mike B?
Mike B in the house.
Mike B's in the house. The Gaming Bros. What's up, James? Doing good, man.
Look, Officer Rodriguez says, "Oh, nice, you got Benzo."
Yeah, a little bit different tonight, guys.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you can see everybody. All right. Can y'all see the whole full panel? Just want to make sure y'all guys can see that.
And there we go. And I think I'm about to be live. I hope. Hope I did it right.
Maybe soon. If CJ wants to get James in there one day. James is with the Gaming Bros.
Oh, yes, I've heard of them. Yes. The Gaming Bros. Yeah, I've heard of them. Absolutely. What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and tonight at the Gamers live stream, as you guys can see, it's myself, Jeffrey Gamer, Gaming with Cookies, and we have a very special guest. Benzo is in the house, guys. The almighty Benzo, and we are so happy to have him here. Thanks for showing up, Benzo. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, guys? In stream. Hey, Mr. Go CA. CJ, what is up? CJ says, hi, Criminal Justice.
Hey, CJ, what's going on, man?
Hey, Colin M. Hey, Calpin. Can y'all see, chat, can y'all see everybody's face? I just want to get and also, can you hear everybody? Because I'd hate to get 30 minutes into the stream and you kind of guys go, can't hear. All right, thank you, Nick. Great.
Somebody said, can't hear Benzo.
Can't hear me?
Yeah, but just wait a minute, because that's only one person saying that. So let me see. Because I said, can you guys see and hear everyone? Let me make sure.
There we go. You can hear me now, right?
Can't hear them. Okay, it might be my OBS, guys. Give me just 1 second. It might be my audio.
You guys can hear me good?
Yeah. All right. Guys, on my end, give me just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I will fix that.
How you doing, Jennifer?
Cookies, you can hear me right now?
On your stream?
No, just in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
All right, because I don't know why when I have a web browser up, my Discord microphone goes muted, and I don't know. Oh, they're saying I wasn't muted. I went through all that shit. I went through all that shit for nothing. Nothing, man. I'm just a doofus sometimes, man.
All right, we should have audio now.
Radcat says I called it. Me and Reaper got another SWAT 4 going tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it is.
Oh, my mama. My mama is in the house. Hi, mama.
We got Reaper Gamer. What's going on, brother? Guys, shout out to Reaper Gamer. Go check him out. He's at 52. Let's
there we
get
go.
him to, I don't know, 100. I mean, 60. I don't know. Whatever his next goal is. But shout out to
I got you guys on audio now. Sorry, Cookies. Awesome. I got you guys on audio now.
No, you're good. I was done.
So we'll take, Benzo, this is going to, obviously this episode's going to be not aimed all at you. You know what I mean? We like to talk to the people, but there's probably going to be a lot of questions for you.
Sure. Absolutely.
So I would like to ask the question that CJ was asking earlier is, where did the name Benzo come from?
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you real fast. So in the medical field, a lot of times we would go out on calls, like me and say another paramedic, we would get on scene And a lot of times we deal with a lot of different kinds of people, whether they're, say mental type patients or people that are, really high strung, alcoholics, drug abusers, these kind of things. So a lot of times what we would run into is people that are really strung out or just really put out on, say, benzodiazepines. Okay. So,
Right.
benzo, comes from that derivative. So a lot of times we'll say, I take benzos or something like that.
Yeah.
So what we would do is we would get on scene and we had like a little kind of more of a code between the paramedics, and we would say, yeah, it looks like a benzo or a benzo, benzodiazepine type of an effect. But really, what I did was I took the word benzo from benzodiazepine, and then have you guys ever heard of a show called The Cabanero Effect?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a magician type show, and it was like a series on TV and things like that.
It was
And
on True
so,
True TV, I believe,
yeah,
right?
True TV,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I did was I really liked the name Cabanero Effect, and so I thought that was kind of cool. It's like, you know, an actual effect of Cabanero, which is actually the guy's last name. And I was like, what can I have? What kind of name could I have that has effect? And then I remember in the medical field, sometimes we would leave a house that someone that looks really blank faced, kind of stoned out of their mind, and we look at each other and say, "Yeah, benzo effect."
Nice. That's
So
a cool story.
yeah, that's kind of where it
Cool,
comes from.
man.
Yeah, that's cool.
The benzo, if it's catchy, it's
It
it is. I
is.
mean,
It is.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, I had the name. For some reason, I had this wild hair to change my name of the channel, so it went from Benzo Effect to Benzo Gaming, and then I was like, I had a lot of not really hate, but a lot of the subscribers were like, "Man, I really liked Benzo Effect because
Mhm.
it was just different," And then I got to thinking more about it. I was like, it is different, and I don't want to be like just like another gaming channel. So I decided, let's go ahead and change it back. So that's what I did. I changed it back. So that's why on some of my tutorials
Yeah.
you'll see Benzo Gaming.
I remember when you changed your name for a while. I remember that. You actually went to a green logo too, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you go to a green logo?
Yeah, green logo, and then went back to kind of a more blue.
Yeah,
logo,
you've been on YouTube for what, Benzo? About 5-6 years? It's been that long?
Yeah, in October it'll be 5 years. It'll be a 5-year anniversary in the next few weeks, actually.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome, man. That's a long time to stick in there, bro.
it is.
It is.
Yeah,
And
I
plus,
really like
your
it.
full-time job. I mean, it can't be easy, putting up content and having that kind of full-time job, man. That's got to be kind of rough at times, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is. And the trick of it, is right now I'm working reduced hours and things like that at the ER and whatnot. And so I'm kind of taking that opportunity to kind of grow the channel. And so what I do is the secret to most of this is I get up early in the morning and I pre-record sometimes 2 or 3 episodes, in advance. And
Oh,
then
wow.
and then I roll them out at scheduled times and things like that. So when I'm at work, half the people don't even know I'm at work. They think that I'm at home or something like that.
Oh, see, I thought the same thing. I would have never thought anything different. Wow. So you're getting up twice as early as the rest of us and recording content, man.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've had more than 5 hours sleep in the last 4 months.
Oh
Seriously,
my
no
Wow.
gosh. Wow.
Yeah. See, I'm recording at like 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. When I get, because I work overnight. So, but yeah, it gets pretty exhausting at times, man.
It
It
does.
does. It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
What's up, Reaper? Reaper's in the house, guys. Reaper is an
yeah.
up and coming gamer. He's got a
Yep.
channel. I do have him linked below, so go check him out. If you think you're gonna like what he has, go ahead and throw him a subscription, man. We all like to stick by each other and and
Absolutely.
help each other out. What's up, nerd?
How you doing, the Codemaster 26? How you doing?
What's
Dude,
up, Highway Trooper? Drake's up in the house. Drake Sullivan, Captain Venom.
Drake?
Paul G's up in here. What's up, Paul G?
Yeah,
Let's see
overnights are
here,
bad, guys. Overnights are bad.
Buck and Basson. The top right of the screen is Criminal Justice, otherwise known as CJ. Bottom left of the screen is Gaming with Cookies, and then we have Jeffrey Gamer. Bottom right, he's got the rockin' logo back there. Really like. Is that
Yeah.
an LED? Is that like
What's
an
that?
LED thing? The LED,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
a gift from my
Nice.
niece. Yeah.
That's cool, man. I like that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it matches your logo color, dude. The red in it and everything, like the red
Yeah.
light back there matches your logo color.
That's why
Man.
she got it, because
Hey,
it
can you look?
kind of looks like the logo there. What's up, Hero Plays? He says, I love this. Thank you, bro. Yeah, go check out Reaper Gamer, man. The kid is we went into his live stream the other night, and the response that he gave us when we came in his live stream was kind of
Amazing.
probably how you felt, Benzo, when you came into, because for everybody that doesn't know, we were talking with Benzo a little bit before we went live, and it was kind of that same effect, and it just felt really cool, and he made my night that night, man. I was smiling all night
He
that
did me
night,
too,
so
man.
Yeah, I appreciate
it was
that.
real cool. Jeffrey Gamer, aka Seth Rogen. I get that a lot.
Yeah, and your younger days, you look like what's his name, Alan Covert.
Alan Covert.
We're always talking about Alan Covert. Yeah.
Yep.
In Jeffrey's younger days, Benzo without the beard, he looks a lot like Alan Covert.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, yeah, he looks a lot like
Nice.
Alan Covert.
K24 Gamer, what's up, man?
Got Bleach Gravity and Sonite. What's going on, guys?
Bleach Gravity's over there.
Hey, Austin,
Yep.
Jamie, how you doing?
Erica said, watch the spam.
Well, guys, so if anybody has any questions for anybody in here, we guys know that you really want to ask Benzo some questions. If you guys got some questions, throw them our way, and we'll be more than happy to answer them for you. What's up, sweetheart? My wife's in the stream, guys. My wife is in here.
Hey,
Hi, baby.
what
love you,
is up,
sweetheart.
Brittany?
Hey, Mrs. CJ.
Hey.
Oh, I
Hey,
got a
Reaper Gamer, how you
subscriber.
doing? I appreciate that, Reaper.
Did you enjoy your vacation, Benzo?
Oh man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
We went to Colorado Springs, and
Mhm.
it was just great. I mean, the first day we were there, guys, it was like 91 degrees when we landed, so it felt like Texas.
Wow.
And then I kid you not, it went down to 29 degrees the next day. We had 2 inches
Oh
of
my
snow.
goodness.
Wow.
So it was fun. I think the best time about actually, being in Colorado is sometimes, don't plan anything out, just drive around and find
Mhm.
stuff, And we found this one little area called Cave of the Winds. And we traveled up we did a rental car, and we went up to the top of this mountain. It was like 7,000 feet above sea level. And it was just fun just finding it on our own, and without like looking at brochures and stuff like that. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I seen your Instagram video where you were because I keep up with all your Instagram posts and stuff, and you was like, check out this view, guys, and you took the phone and you went like this.
Yeah.
And the drop, it was just like a massive drop, and all you could see was the snow on the top of the trees, and it was just beautiful, man.
The crazy
Yeah.
thing about that, and Texas would never even allow, someone to fall off of something. But out there in Colorado, man, it's like you're walking, and if you happen to take one step, I mean, it's like a 300-foot drop. You're dead.
Oh
Ooh,
my
you're
gosh.
done.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no barriers, man.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it looked pretty far down from that camera view, but it was beautiful though, man. You could see the snow all across the top of the trees and the ice, man. It was awesome.
You change
Yeah.
your name to Dead Effect. That's beyond a Benzo effect.
yeah, that's right.
That's beyond the Benzo effect.
So I got a question here from Godzilla Cam, who says, for whoever has a wife, what are your wife's thoughts on you gaming? And I'll just do a quick answer. For me, my wife is completely supportive. She's surprised that I stuck with it, because I'm usually known for starting shit and then not finishing it when it comes to something, like this. So she's totally supportive. Could I spend a little more time out of the man cave? Absolutely. And I'm working on that.
Me too, definitely.
So yeah, she's super supportive.
Yeah, I'll go next. So yeah, my wife, to be honest with you guys, I'm going to be completely honest here. The first probably couple of years we were married, it was extremely hard, to be honest with you, because I was really big into World of Warcraft,
Mm-hmm.
and it was to the point that I would my kids, they were about 6 or 7 years old at the time, and I no, they were about 6 or 7. So I guess it's about 7 years of marriage. And I would actually call my kids on a cell phone and tell them to log into my character and place them in front of a dungeon to make sure I can get there on time. So I'd get home from work, straight to a dungeon. I wouldn't even say hi to any of my family.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was bad. So I had to stop playing World of Warcraft. It was that bad.
I mean, gaming will suck you in sometimes, man. It really will.
Yeah,
It will
it's a
really
happy
suck you in.
balance, and when the longer you're married, a lot of times your wife will kind of come around, and of course, that doesn't mean it's a one-way road. You gotta, really, actually spend time with the wife. When you get home from work or whatever, and you've been working all day, you gotta stop what you're doing. Don't go to the computer. Go to her, ask her how her day was, and these kind of things. So it became actually better as the longer we were married to understand each other, like that.
Right.
So
That's good advice, Benzo. That's good advice, man.
Yeah, man.
Great advice. Well, Cookie, since you're not married, I guess I'll go next.
Okay, go for it.
You're married.
My wife is very supportive of everything I do. Whether it's and I'm a musician too. For a lot of people that don't know, I've been a musician my whole life, and so everything I've ever done, she's always been supportive of it, including this. And she is the reason why it's actually possible for me to have a PC, because my wife, she bought all of my gaming equipment for me. She has spent probably,
Nice.
I would say, probably close to $10,000 in gaming stuff for me just to have a successful YouTube. And I remember telling her when I first started watching you, Benzo, I said, look, I'm watching this guy Benzo, and he does a lot of at the time I said he does a lot of this police gaming stuff. And I said, if you can get me a PC, I said I can do something great on YouTube. So she bought me the PC, and here I am, almost 13,000. Well, no, almost 14,000 subs later. And so yeah, she's been very supportive. But I agree with Jeffrey. I could spend a lot more time out of the man cave, and so I will take your advice, Benzo. That was really good advice, and I could definitely spend more time out of the man cave, because I do love being in here and doing what I do for my audience. But I love my family. Obviously they're first and foremost.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And y'all want to hear a funny story?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so when I first started YouTube, my YouTube name was The Man Cave.
Really?
Really?
That's what
Really?
it was.
Ah,
Yeah, and I was playing a little bit of LSPDFR for a few months anyway. And I did a tutorial one time on how to install LSPDFR, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing back then. So I would park my car in the game. Obviously, I'd park my car on top of this mountain, and I described everything that needs to be done with the tutorial. And I sat there and talked inside this police car for about an hour and a half how to install anything. No visuals, nothing like that. I was complete noob at all that, and then I realized, that most people are going to be visual learners, so that's when I started getting into all tutorials and doing it correctly.
yeah,
Right.
tutorials is what really made my channel boom. Were the tutorials. Once I started doing those, the subscribers started coming in pretty quickly, and the likes and the videos started going up. Somebody asked me,
Yeah, same here.
how did Benzo get into LSPDFR, and who did you look up to when you started? Like, who was it that you zoned in on when you started?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
That's a very good
For
question.
me, was that for
Yeah.
me? Definitely Steve the Gamer.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about LSPDFR and things like that, so Steve, I used to watch his videos with LCPDFR. This is like 7-8 years ago. And so I would watch Steve all the time, and I never really thought about doing YouTube, to be honest. At that time, I just enjoyed watching Steve. And then when I started my own channel, well, I started to do my own channel. I just didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I made a comment on Steve's video about how to do certain things, and he actually responded to me. Now
Wow.
this is only before he only had 50,000 subscribers at the time.
Right.
So he was able to respond to people. And so what I did was I started putting out some content like he suggested. And then the weird part, I'm not trying to brag, by the way, guys. It just happened. I don't know what I did, but it just happened. Steve started following me on Twitter, and then he started messaging me on Twitter and giving me, pointers and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I'm doing something right, to get Steve's attention.
Yeah,
And so
man.
then that's kind of where it blew up, and then of course Jeff Aviano, he's a really big impact, on the way I do things. I try not to copy anybody as much as I can. Of course, I can't help but say, y'all didn't see that, during
Right.
the game.
Yeah.
It's a very catchy thing. So,
It
I
is.
can't help but do that. But I usually give him credit. I usually say, as Steve the Gamer would say, y'all didn't see that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Jeff
I do
is
that.
a
I do
really
that a
cool
lot with
guy. Yeah.
CJ.
Yeah,
I think we
see,
all do.
and that's that and when I learned from you, Benzo, I'm trying to remember exactly what video it was I seen of you first. It was obviously an LSPFR install, and I think it was maybe one of the first ones you did, because I started my channel in 2018, and I started LSPFR shortly after that. But I remember watching your LSPFR install, and I was thinking, man, I really want to do LSPFR like this guy. I want to do content like him, and I want to do gameplay like this guy. So that's kind of where I got my style from. For everybody that wants to know, I kind of took what Benzo did and kind of just added my own touch to it. And that's how, the Criminal Justice YouTube channel came about, really. I mean, to be honest about it, man, I just can't say it enough, man. Like, my channel wouldn't be possible without you, Benzo. It just really wouldn't. I mean, you're the whole reason I'm here.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, you are.
Yeah, I started off watching Polecat and Jeff and Bay Area Bugs, and I always wanted to be a cop. I took a couple of tests, but didn't score high enough
Mhm.
in my state for it. I scored like an 88, 89, and that wasn't high enough. And that that was back when I was like in shape, So um so the next best thing was LSPDFR.
Right.
And I always wanted a police modded game to come out, and I saw LSPDFR, and I started off by watching those guys, and then when I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I went out and I bought a PC, and I got everything I needed, and it was CJ. Pretty much with CJ with Benzo, for me it was CJ. So I looked up to CJ a lot, and then taught me everything I know, and yeah, just blew up from there. Now here he is, face to face with us, and here's fucking Benzo. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that kind of happened, So
Yeah, I was just telling
it's
Jeffrey
been
today,
great.
Benzo. I was just telling Jeffrey today that I was like, man, I said, I've wanted so long to collab with Benzo, and I said, and here I am 3 years later, and it's finally going to happen. And I was so anxious today about it, and I've kind of had to take a couple breathers, because it's like, when I first stepped in the room with Jeffrey, it's like he said, and I'll tell you, like he told me, it's like a celebrity stepping in the room, man. Because you're almost at 60,000 subscribers, man, and that's so out there, man. It's so way up there, and we're just I'm just kind of speechless with you in the room. I really don't even know what to say.
Yeah, man,
I'm just gonna be
it's
quiet
far
because I
out.
just really don't know what to say, man.
It's
Yeah.
far
I really
out,
don't.
man.
Yeah, it
It is
really
far
is.
out,
It's
man.
awesome to have you in here. I will say that. It really is, Benzo.
Yeah, absolutely. This actually feels good because I love to talk, obviously, and a lot of the stream that's going on right now, y'all can't. I don't know if y'all can even see it. It's just like flying by right now. There's so many questions on here.
Oh
I
my
know, mine
goodness.
too. Mine
Yeah.
too.
I
I
apologize,
do want to
stream.
take the time that I'm seeing all the questions, and I'm trying to like type and talk at the same time, but there's no way I'll be able to get to all the questions. I mean, it's just, I mean, when there's 4 people and 4 chats going on, it's,
Mike
Yeah.
B just came through with a $5 super chat. He said, "It's a true honor to be a part of Benzo's channel. He's a great guy. Glad to call him a friend." Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate that.
that's
Now,
cool. Yeah, that's real
Benzo,
cool.
I do have a question for you, Mike. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, man. I appreciate that. Now, do you know Mike personally? Because I know he's been a really long time supporter of yours, not just subscriber, but a supporter.
Well, here's the thing with Mike B is that, and not to get all mushy on Mike here. I don't want to make you cry, Mike, but Mike B, he was one of my first actual like Patreons, long, long time ago. This is like 4 years ago.
Right.
And so Mike B and I, besides sharing the same first name, we kind of share a little different bond, than a lot of, and no offense to the other guys, I love you guys over there and chat, but Mike B is just, he's a special guy, because he's always supporting,
Hmm.
and he's constantly donating, and I never ask him to do that. It's just something he wants to do,
Right.
and so he's supported me through, he's a Patreon, he's also, a member, and he's just constantly like, for example, if I put a tweet out about anything, it doesn't matter what it is, like especially streams, things like that, Mike B, I think, has me on speed dial or something, because he automatically, he hearts the video, he retweets immediately, and then also big shout out to Nick Fulton. He's been retweeting a lot of things as well. So
Mhm.
Nick Fulton's like right up there as well. And then I've got some other big supporters too. Like shout out goes to John. I don't know if John is in the channel right now. His name is B9 Bot, and we share a lot of special things because Mike, he's in his 30s. So we share a bond. That we're little bit older guys and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Mike B's from the north, so when of course I'm from the south, but he loves his sports, and he asked me the other day. He was like, does it bother you that I'm posting so much about the some of my sports teams? I was like, no, man, I love it. I love seeing Mike's comments on Twitter and things like that. But he's probably one of the biggest supporters that I have. So yeah, big
Yeah.
shout outs to Mike B.
So
I
he's
know
got to
he's
be
been there
excited
a
as well.
long time because I know I've seen him in
Hey,
your
there's John.
comments and your chat so many times.
I see John there. There's John. I remember when John first came to the channel, and he probably would believe this. I saw John in a stream we did a couple years ago, and I noticed his name, B9 Bot, in his avatar, if you will, and I'm like, that looks so familiar. And then I started realizing, and when people do avatars like John's, it's hard to explain. Sometimes people give away their ages because that's an old school avatar, and only people certain ages would even get that avatar. But yeah, John's been a huge supporter, for the streams and the channel, as always. He's always giving me advice. He's always liking the videos, commenting, things like that. But
That's
we've been getting a
awesome,
lot of a
man.
lot of good support in lately.
Yeah.
You got Austin Gaming there, Buck and Basson. There's a bunch of other ones that have been kind of new to the channel for the most part. Even though may have been with me for a while, but they're popping in regularly now, so it's kind of cool. See some
Right.
familiar faces.
It's good to have supporters like that, man. It really is. Like, it's good to have loyal, dedicated subscribers in your corner, man. It just makes a big difference in your content
Yeah,
and who you are, man.
absolutely, man. We
It
got some
does, man.
awesome subscribers, man.
We really do.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing is a lot of channels share the same subscribers. I mean, anybody that knows Jeffrey Gamer knows Cookies, knows CJ, knows Benzo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
like
pretty
one.
cool.
It's like a small circle. It's
Yeah.
which is the way I like it. I like it like that. The small circle. I really
What's
do.
your advice? What's your advice on somebody? And this is a question for any one of you. What's your advice on somebody who's starting off? Reaper the Gamer wants to know if we have any advice for a new YouTuber.
I have one. Oh my God. Consistent with your uploads. Always be consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drink
Yeah.
plenty of apple juice.
Yes, drink plenty of apple juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah.
Just call it apple juice.
Mexican's upset you didn't mention him. He says he lives right next door to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the
Do you know him? Have you met him
Does he really?
personally?
No, it's I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Ramiro Val, if I'm not mistaken. And it's kind of weird, you get these you get the people that come to your channel and come pop in stream, and the Mexican, he changed his name a little bit later, if I'm not mistaken. And we had a lot of good times in those streams. We had about 3 or 4 good guys in there, and we were just having a freaking blast in there. I didn't, at the time, I only had maybe 20 people watching or something like that, which is, and at the time it was good, but we were just having really a blast with like Bad Cops and stuff like that. And the Mexican was always in there, and there was a few other ones that were in there as well, and we just had a really good time. But yeah, he lives probably within about 20 miles from me, so
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he's been around the LSPFR YouTube channel for a long time then.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll go get a beer together.
Yeah,
Get
so
some-
he's a
There you go.
supporter of you and me and Jeffrey and Cookies. Yeah, he's
He'll
and
pick
he's
you up
always
in his
sending mods to
lowrider.
me on Discord. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
always he's
He just-
always messaging me. We've got each other's phone number, man. He's always texting me and stuff.
Yeah, he just bought a beanie hat from my merch store.
Did he?
And yeah, and he was talking about he was gonna buy one of these hoodies here. And Ember Wolf Gaming, she went. She was my first customer with the coffee mug. So, but maybe he could pick you up in his lowrider. He's got
That's right,
some, he's got
that's
some
right.
lowriders, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and the Mexican we're gonna go get Corona.
There you go.
Drink Corona.
Yeah, the drink Corona. Yeah, apple juice.
Yeah,
and
he really is a
got
lot
it.
of fun, man. He's always do what, Jeffrey? What'd you say?
I'm sorry, we kind of trailed off from Reaper's question about what advice do we have, and he said apple juice and consistency. Got it.
That's that.
My
Freddie
piece of
Melcher.
advice for you
How you doing, Freddie?
is positivity. I think positivity is huge in your videos, and to connect with your subscribers as much as you can. You know,
Vlogging.
I think that's
Vlogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vlogging is a great way. I'm gonna be honest, I love to vlog, and my mom will tell you the same thing. I've always been a ham for the camera, so I love being in front of a camera, and I don't know if it's looking at myself I love, or if it's just talking to other people that I love
yeah,
more.
it's
But
looking at you.
Look-
You
it's
know what
looking
it
at
is.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me. You know what I'm saying? But no, I honestly I love to vlog. I love to connect with my audience, and that is a great way to connect with your audience is to vlog. They really, really appreciate stuff like that.
Yep, and I'll give you a little bit of advice as well. This is more directed towards the question, like, is it how to grow your channel, or what was the question again? I apologize.
Like starting out, yeah. What's
starting
your
out.
advice for starting out? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So my advice, a lot of people never even told me this, is that besides consistency, staying, for example, YouTube with LSPDFR guys, you have to understand, it's a really tight knit type of family. Polecat does his own thing with 5M and those kind of things. And just in my opinion, it's just a little bit of a subcategory, or maybe it may be even more popular at the moment, obviously, because he gets huge, video views, things like that. But what I'd like to do, is that YouTube doesn't really recommend a lot of LSPDFR type of videos. That's why, with my view counts, I get, anywhere, say, between 1,000 and 3,000, within, say, a couple of day period or something like that. And the reason why it's a smaller community than you think. It's a great mod, but what you really have to keep in mind is if you don't put the content out, I'm not going to say every day. It's unrealistic to say every day, but you got to stay really on top of it, and then come out with really good titles, for the most part, really eye-catching titles. Even like I always told people this, I used to help people out through email, and then it just got a little bit cumbersome, is that you got to have a catchy title, even if it's a clip that only happens for 10 seconds of that video. And it may be a little bit misleading for you guys, and maybe, it may seem like I'm, kind of cheating the system a little bit, but it's still in the video, right? And
Right.
so you gotta have a little bit of a title in there. You can't just say LSPDFR Police Mod, my first patrol. It just doesn't work like that. So a little bit of catchy title, and then also the taglines, in your description is a big thing, and then also this is something I've been doing lately, for you, CJ, if you want to take it, and Jeffrey and Gaming Cookies, is in the description, the first 3 lines, if you can make a description as to a little bit of what the video is about, you'll get more people clicking on your video, because people will actually read the description before they even click on the thumbnail. So that's my advice to myself over the last couple of months. I've been doing that. It seems to be getting better traction.
So the top 3 lines of your whole description box, put a little description of
Yep.
what the video is about.
Yep,
I'm writing that
exactly.
down,
And
man.
and also,
Yeah.
it needs, it needs to sound interesting.
Mhm.
it could be a lot of different things you can kind of think of. But if you think about it, and these are things that I missed a long time ago, years ago, is that when you see a thumbnail, right? Sometimes we just click on the thumbnail anyway. Let's be honest. Something that's really eye popping, we'll click on that thumbnail. But a lot of people will still read over to the right of what the video is going to be about, and YouTube will allow about 2 or 3 sentences before it gets cut off. And then that's just my advice on that part right there. And then also, I was telling a guy on the stream the other day, is that, and I'm sure you guys already know this, that are on the panel right now, is that your channel has special tags as well. So if you don't have tags for your own channel through YouTube Studios and through settings, people are not going to be able to find you as easy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I was just looking at that today in my YouTube studio. Through the it's like through your YouTube studio, and it's like the spot where you put the tags, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's through settings, and I got another screen here. I'm gonna try to pull it up real
Settings,
fast. I'll tell you
okay.
exactly.
Speaking
There
of
it
settings,
is.
Paul G just said, what I love about Benzo is, as big as he is, he was live streaming a week back, and I asked to see his settings, and he paused the game and showed me. He takes the time
Yeah.
to try and help, even when bigger streamers really don't do that anymore. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's I try to do that. Unfortunately, I'd love to answer every question. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
if I'm live streaming and you see me look to the right, I'm obviously reading people's comments, and if it's something I can answer really quick, I'll do that. But sometimes if people say, hey, my game's crashing, can you help me? That's a little harder.
Well, Benzo,
Yeah.
honestly, I think you're the only YouTuber that I know that has close to 60K subs and still responds to your audience. And I think
Yeah,
that's
without
amazing,
a doubt.
man. And if you can't respond, you at least always, heart the comment.
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge that it's there. I mean,
Yeah.
you've always done that with. There's not been a comment I've ever left that you haven't either responded to or you've at least thrown a heart on. And I know there was one you responded to the other day, and you said, "Hey, man, sorry for the late response."
Yeah,
It was about the stop the ped thing,
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good thing. I think that, and that's why I told Jeffrey is where I get a lot of that from is because that's why I love to interact with my audience, because I noticed that I said, well, if a guy with almost 60K can do it, then surely I can do it. And I will do that as long as I can, and I hopefully I can always try to respond to everybody, try to.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, chat. I'm going to be looking at your comments in just 1 second here, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought I felt bad with my some people, I don't understand how people can I don't mind dislikes, but I just don't understand how people can be so crotchety to go into somebody's live stream and just dislike their stuff. But
Which, I mean, like, it's just basically them telling you, hey, just try a little bit better,
What's up, Game and Tron? Hero Play.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Morty Jonas, Colin
Benzo,
Jr.
what kind of music do you listen to?
What's that?
What kind of music do you listen to?
Oh man, your guys are gonna like. I mean, you're probably gonna not believe half the stuff what I'm about to say. So, I grew up, listening to, all kinds of music. But when I was a teenager, it was more hard rock, like Metallica, those kinds of things like that. Even, Megadeth, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, these kinds of things. And then as I got a little bit older, I started listening to more classic rock, like REO Speedwagon, Boston, a 38 Special, those kinds of things. And then now as I'm older, on my iPod, I'll literally will go from, say, Beethoven to Metallica. And it's
No kidding.
it's all over the place. I just, my mood, it has to be the right kind of mood. So if I'm studying or things like that, sometimes I'll flip on, like fantasy type music or something that's more relaxing and things like that. And if I feel like cleaning my room, mowing the yard, then I'm listening to Metallica, things like that.
Well, I don't know if you like blues, and actually,
Sometimes,
he does all kinds of stuff. I don't want to try to push, channels on you and tell you to, go. But in my description, I have his name is Don't Be a Stranger. He's my brother-in-law. And man, CJ will tell you, this kid, man, He does
Oh,
cover
my
songs,
goodness.
and he's got original music. He plays the guitar. This kid he sounds absolutely amazing. Young kid, and he sounds amazing, man. And I told him, hey, I got a real big YouTuber coming on tonight on the stream, and I definitely want to put this kid out there, man. Because not just because he's my brother-in-law. Yeah, that plays a part in it. I love him, and I want to do as much as I can for him. But he is legit 100% just amazing with what he does,
is.
man.
Nice.
He really is. So his name is Don't Be a Stranger. If you ever get time, just go to the bottom of any one of my videos, and
Okay.
his link is in there. So, but he's great, man. He's got some good shit out there.
He does.
Turkey,
Benzo.
yeah.
He's he can make that guitar talk, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome. He really is.
I like that shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, my shirt.
Yeah,
Promoting.
Oh, it's his own merch. I see that.
yeah, man. I need more designs like yours. I was looking at your merch, and you've got different designs. Where mine, everything just has this logo on it. But I need
I
to
noticed that too about
need
his
to broaden
his
it a little
merch.
bit.
You know what I did, guys? So really, and you should take advantage of this. Is have you heard of the website called Fiverr?
Oh yeah,
I have,
That-
yeah.
that's where I got this.
There
This
you
was
go, man.
this was through Fiverr.
So what you do is find obviously you already know this, but find a reputable looking an artist, if you will, that does these kind of things. It may cost like $40, but they'll come up with like 10 designs, things like that.
Yeah, it was awesome. Mine was $58, and I got the logo, and he sent it transparent. And the intro that's at the beginning of my patrols. It was $58 he charged.
Yeah.
Worth it. Well worth it, man.
I tell people all the time, if you just want like a good intro type video, go to Fiverr. There's people on there that will do it for like $10, $25, things like that.
I remember talking to you about that a long time, Benz, on Instagram about where you got your intro. It was Fiverr, right?
Yeah, Fiverr.
Yeah.
There's one of them I did. I did a little bit to for myself. I actually kind of edited it quite a bit, and that was the SWAT team type intro.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, I like
love
that one too.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of like more Battlefield Hardline based. So
Is that the one with the real hard rock in it? The hard rock music? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that is the cool intro. I remember that. I remember that one, man. That's really cool.
A bucket hat. What's a bucket hat? Reaper wants to know if he can put your channel in his description, Benzo.
Yeah, I mean, well, it depends on what kind of channel it is. It doesn't matter to me. Anybody could do that.
It's a gaming channel. It's LSPDFR, and he does the skate game and all that.
Sure.
What is a bucket hat? Is it like a bolo hat? Is it like one of those Gilligan? A bucket hat. What's a bucket hat?
Yeah,
Is it
I think so. It's like
one of those Gilligan Island type hats?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I don't know if they have that on Teespring. I don't think they do.
Jeffrey's actually been helping me with my merch too. Benzo, he actually took my original logo and made it just a tad bit different, but he made it transparent for me. And so my next step is actually getting on Teespring and getting my merch ready. I have, I think, 3 or 4 different designs ready to go that other people made for me. I wanted to show you to Jeffrey. I'll send you the screenshots later. So and being the fact that I monetize, I can put the like you do. You can put the Teespring right there in your chat. In your chat and stuff. So
that's one thing I do like
that
about. That's what I like about Teespring.
Sorry, Jeffrey.
Is that it does integrate into YouTube pretty well, so it's pretty easy.
And Discord, it integrates into Discord too. It's got a pretty cool feature where it'll link up with your Discord, and it'll tell your Discord folks that when you made a sale and if you got sales going on and new stuff. It just goes right in there, man. So Teespring is pretty cool. It's pretty. Actually, it was Benzo. It was watching one of your streams. I saw but I thought that I was able to get it going across the description too. I didn't know that you got to be monetized. So I just need a little bit more subscribers before I can throw it in my description there. But yeah,
you'll get there, man.
I know this is a little late, but JT said in my chat, my dude, the music palette is the same. Benzo.
Yeah, JT.
What?
JT said, "My dude, the music palette is the same."
Oh, the
Oh,
music.
okay, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Absolutely, rock on, man. And I'll listen to Garth Brooks, George Strait, Clint
Oh yeah,
Black, and then
Yeah,
I'll
man, absolutely.
then I'll bounce back to Megadeth. That's the way I roll.
I'll listen to anything if it's
See,
good.
I live in Tennessee, so I'm like right here in the heart of country music. I'm like 30 minutes from Nashville. So I'm like
Oh,
right
okay.
here in the heart of country music. Yeah, I've been down to, if you ever get a chance, if any of you ever get a chance to come to Tennessee, go to Nashville and walk down Music Row. It's go to the what is it down there? The rockin', I mean, I'm sorry, not the rockin', the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Wax Museum, all that down there, Music Row. It's pretty amazing to see that stuff if you've never seen it before. It's really awesome.
Yeah, I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, man.
George Strait is my favorite. Yeah,
JT,
George
the
Strait's
Philly
pretty good.
Gamesters up in the house.
JT's amazing, man.
He
JT's an
is.
awesome guy. He
Yeah.
really is.
Timmy Luke's up in here. Timmy Luke 017 Gaming. What's up, Timmy Luke?
I haven't seen Big G popping yet. Big G popping on any of your guys' streams there?
Not
He's
yet.
been
Big
putting
G, I
out
have
some.
not seen him.
He's been putting out some nice textures, man. I'm digging his textures a lot.
Yeah, he's
You
been
know,
doing good.
it's awesome the people you meet when you're doing this. But what's even more crazy is how many gamers you actually run into. You know, because there's so many gamers in my chat right now. Like, let me see here. Timmy Luke 017 Gaming. He's a gamer. He does. You watch him, right, Jeffrey? He does a lot of
Yeah.
our live streaming stuff, and he's an upcoming YouTuber as well, Benzo. And we go over and watch him, and he's a really good kid. He really is. But he does a lot of that, and there's so many Gamatron. There's so many gamers around YouTube. I just didn't even know that many existed on YouTube until I got into this myself. It's wild, man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of younger people. Who did you have on the other day? It was really young. He's doing a lot of modding. What's his name again?
Connor.
Connor.
FTW.
Connor, yeah.
Connor. Yeah.
10 years
he's-
old.
God damn, man. You know what I was doing at 10 years old?
Yeah,
I
right.
was playing Army Man out in the back in a ditch, and
In the dirt,
Yup.
yeah.
that's
Catching
what I was doing.
toads, catching toads and shit, man. That's what I was
Yeah,
doing at 10 years old.
I was crawdad fishing, and
Oh, man,
catching
yeah.
crawdad, make them fight, and
Yeah.
that's what I was doing.
JT lived in Nashville. Here's a question. JT lived in Nashville for a few months. Here's a question that I get a lot from people. What do you think is the preferred GTA, especially for modding? Is it through Steam, Epic, or retail? I would say Steam. Steam seems to be the most user friendly when it comes to modding and all that. So what are your guys' thoughts on the three choices there?
To be honest with you, sorry, gaming with cookies. I didn't mean to cut you off there. You were
you're
about
fine.
to say something.
Oh, you're fine.
Steam definitely still is probably the best way. However, but they all kind of use a launcher, right? I mean, like
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Rockstar
Yeah.
launcher, the game launcher, yeah.
Steam probably is still the number one choice, in my opinion, to mod and things like that. It just makes things easier. But with the launcher and stuff, I think everybody's kind of affected by that. But I think one of the harder ones, to be honest, and I'm sure you guys would agree, is Epic Games.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I actually got into that for some of my subs, and it's a little different, but
It's been having issues where it's not letting people
Yeah.
revert their game. Like they
Yeah.
can't revert their game if they're Epic users, and they keep coming to me. And I'm sorry, I have never gotten it through Epic. I've never modded through Epic, so with the Epic version. So I just send them your way, dude.
So the only way, really, Benzo, the only way to really back up a game version on Epics, the only way to do it is like you make a copy of your current directory, the one that you want to revert, so to speak.
Mhm.
Okay, you make a copy of that and you throw it into a different folder, into a different hard drive, and then when the game reverts, you throw that back in and keep your auto update off. And the game, you can actually play the game like that. It actually works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to work like that. I was just telling people, I was like, okay, here's what we're going to try in tutorial. I was like, we're going to try this. And I actually had a lot of good feedback. People coming back and was like, hey, man, it really worked. And, thank you. So, yeah, the Epic Games is able to be reverted. It just, you have to copy it, throw a different file. And
There's
then
a,
bring it
yeah,
back
there's
to
a
stock,
there's a
yeah.
little more work that's involved. And what about the folks that have Steam that are having issues reverting back to the 2060.1?
Yeah.
Like they're reverting back to the 2060.1, but their GTA.exe is still 2060 because their game didn't update automatically or it didn't update at all.
What I
Hmm.
say for them is to verify your game files if they're on Steam, because that's what I did last time, and it automatically updated once I verified the
I
files.
did the same thing and it
That's what
worked.
I
But
did. Yeah.
for this certain person, it didn't work.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's
Oh no.
I am broadcast close to 1,000 subs, man. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad.
Tell
Tell
your
your
grandma.
dogs, tell your cats.
Tell your grandma.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people too. Them, I tell your dogs, tell your cats about me too.
Tell your neighbors.
Yeah.
Make sure you have to save it to your grandma's house too if you have to, right? No, I said that wrong.
Grandma's
was it?
house.
How was it,
Huh?
Jeffrey?
What?
How
It
was
is
it,
good, Jim.
Jeffrey? I don't know, he
What-
said
how was
something
what?
about save it to your grandma's house or someplace like that.
Oh yeah, save it to
Oh,
your mama's house.
To mom's house.
Oh yeah.
CJ actually used that in one of his videos. So
Yeah,
wait
that
till
was-
CJ is
I
that
have
way
a
RPH
quick, I have a
doesn't
quick
back up.
question from one of the chat here. And
Okay.
sorry, Buck and Basson, I appreciate your patience. And let's see, Buck and Basson, he says, what are all your favorite games so far? Now, is that directed to me, Buck and Basson? I'm assuming it is because he highlighted my name there. So my favorite games, to be honest with you, probably, obviously LSPD4, you already know that. But let's see, over the years, uh, I used to play a lot of UFC type games and things like that. Madden, Madden football games. Those were really big, that I used to
Yes,
play all the
Madden.
time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I used to play that all the time. And then, and like I said at the very beginning of the stream, World of Warcraft, occupied my life for a good 4 or 5 years that I'll never get back.
Yeah.
You sure won't.
I
Yeah,
played a little.
so-
I played a little bit of that. It was. It. I could see where it would be.
Hey, Dan.
You know where it could suck you in. Yeah, definitely. It's very, very addicting. Very bad.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
a big Madden fan. I was a
so-
huge Madden fan.
Yeah, me too. Madden fan. The 2K games, the 4K games.
Yep.
Yeah, man, loved them. Benzo, have you always been a PC gamer, or have you ever played on consoles?
Yeah, I played a little bit on consoles, like some of the Madden games, things like that. Some NBA 2K, things like that. I did mostly on console. Another game too I forgot to mention was The Last of Us. That on PS4.
Oh, yeah.
was,
Oh,
just
yeah.
simply amazing. So it's hard to find games like that that really grip you and things like that.
Yeah.
But let's see. I think it was. I'm sorry. What was your other question there, CJ?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
just going to ask what console you were playing on. What console you play on?
Yeah, PC. I've always been a PC gamer, at heart anyway. So in my opinion, I think PC is like far superior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Over and that's just because of my play style and my background and FPS type games like from Call of Duty, Battlefield, things like that. I'm always a mouse and keyboard kind of guy because I think it just feels more natural. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
You ever
yeah.
play SOCOM?
I did a long time ago. That game's
Yeah.
been out for a while, right?
No, SOCOM they stopped it back when PS4 came out. I think they stopped it when PS3 came out.
Wow.
But that was like your
Sounds
first
really
like
familiar.
Navy SEAL.
I
Navy
remember that
SEAL
game. I remember that.
I think I did play that. I think I did play that.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
man. That
mistaken.
was one of my top games. That one and talking about the basketball, NBA Jams. They stopped it. I don't know if you guys
yeah,
ever
that was
played
fun.
that. Oh,
It
was it ever?
Yeah.
He's
That was a
heating
blast.
up.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys. So Connor Murphy is saying, why do you want to start a gaming channel? Or why did you want to start a gaming channel? This question is to everybody.
Okay. That is a good
Why?
question, actually. That
Why
is
did
actually
you
a
want
good
to
question.
start a gaming
Yeah,
channel?
why did we want to start a gaming channel?
I don't know. Mine was to just I don't know. It was to just do it. It wasn't. I have a good job. I have a really good job. So it wasn't to make money. which is a lot, which is a big reason why people do it, to start it and, make money for doing something they love, which is great, which is totally understandable, which is, if I ever get to that point, it's going to be awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I started off just to, I don't know, just to play and just put my stuff out there. Like I said, when I first started, it was Polecat and Jeff and Bay Area Bugs. Well, shit, I could do that. I thought I would be playing more 5M right about, by this time, but just haven't really gotten into 5M just yet. There's just, it's mushy, just finding the right server and all that, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
getting
it
to
is hard
So
to find a good server.
yeah, so I mean, really, I really had no preference on why I did it. I just did it.
Is it story
think-
time for cookies?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
go ahead.
Dexter.
Story time with cookies, yeah.
Yep, story time with cookies. So I started, so I had my Xbox, which obviously I currently still do, and some of you guys know him, obviously, CJ and Jeffrey know him. Intelligent Pineapple, he wanted me to help him with GTA on his PS4, I think, yeah, PS4. So I was on Mixer trying to help him, like broadcasting through my Xbox, trying to help him and show him different things on what to do and everything. And he was like, we just thought that it, wouldn't work out very well because, you couldn't like record videos and go back and watch them again because, it'd just be live. So he was like, why don't you make a YouTube video? I'm like, yeah, well, I probably will once I, get a PC and everything. So that's when the whole PC shopping started to happen. So I got a PC, and then my Mixer name was Cookies and Cream with the underscores. And Jeffrey talked me into changing it because, I was still small, and he talked me into changing it. So basically I changed it, changed my logo, and here we are.
Awesome,
yeah.
man.
History in the making, man.
That's
Yep.
right. You want to go next, Benzo?
No, go ahead, CJ. Go ahead.
Well, I think the main reason I got into starting my channel was because I think it was more about helping folks, when it comes to me, because I'm a guy that likes to help people. I like to lend my hand, and I feel like, I'm at a point in my channel now where I can help others grow, and that was kind of like my goal when I set out this channel. That's what I set out to do. That was my goal when I first started this channel, was to, when I got to a point to where I could help other YouTubers grow and smaller YouTubers, that's what I was going to do. So that's a lot of the main reason I'm on YouTube and I do my channel is to help people grow, but it's also to teach people how to mod and to teach them like they're like everyone's beginners, and that's how you have to talk to people, is that like they're beginners, because there's a lot of beginners out there. Even if you have advanced modders on your channel, they might get tired of hearing you say, well, you got to put this file here and put this file here and this file goes here and you manipulate this file, but that might aggravate them. But the beginners appreciate that, and the advanced players will eventually start appreciating that too, because they see how much you help the beginners out, the new guys. Cleanable Metal Gaming came through with the $3 super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much.
Nice.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
see,
you.
I gotta get monetized. I'm trying to quit my job, guys. Come on now. I hope my directors aren't watching this. I'm not trying to quit, guys. Okay, I'm just joking. I love coming to work Monday through Friday.
You walk in on Monday. Oh, so I guess where's your letter? Right?
Yeah, I did a vlog from my office yesterday, and I made sure to mention that it was my break time. They don't know about this channel, but if they ever stumble upon it or somebody mentions it to them, because I do wear my merch to work sometimes, so I want to make sure to clear my ass.
They don't know about your channel, Jeffrey?
No, they don't know about my channel. I don't really want them to know about my channel because
right.
So
yeah, obvious reasons. I got you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a supervisor, so my bosses are like your the big suits, the suits and the well, my immediate boss is a woman, and she doesn't really wear suits, but the other boss, the VP of my department, he's a suit, and they wouldn't really get what we do. They just
Right.
plain and simple. So I would like to just keep that away from my channel.
I understand. I completely understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out
this
goes
is
to TWC, guys. I think he's been having some medical issues, things like that. I'm not going to go into all his personal type stuff, but he deals with a lot of medical type issues, and he's always in the stream supporting us and stuff like that. So shout out goes to TWC. Yeah, thank you very much. And then I'm going to go
Absolutely.
scroll up here. There's one question that let's see if I can find it. Sorry, the stream is kind of scrolling through here. Okay, I've never really played with this, but you guys may have. It's by Don Saylor. He says the question is, I tried to install real life mod, but no longer there.
I have a tutorial on that. I can't remember who sent me the link on it, but I found somebody sent me the link, and the real life mod is still out there. I did a tutorial on that. Let me grab the video. Who is it, Benzo?
Don Taylor.
Don Taylor.
Don Saylor, my bad.
Okay, Don Saylor. So I'll go
I've
over
never
here to
done
my
it.
playlist. Don Saylor, I'm going to go to my playlist. I'm going to grab that for you, and I'm going to throw the link to that in my live chat.
Yeah, go to his live chat, Don Saylor. And by the way, everybody you see, from CJ to Gaming with Cookies to Jeffrey as well, their links are down below in the description, guys. So if you want to click on that, it'll take you to their channel, and you can join their live chat as well.
Yes.
Jeffrey's like,
Hey,
yes,
Benzo,
please.
you got some pretty cool subs too, man.
Yeah, man,
I'll
you do.
jump in your live stream and they'll chat back and forth. So to all of Benzo's subs that can hear me right now, man, you guys are awesome. And yeah, if any one of you come over to my channel and help a new channel, well, newish, I guess, that would be greatly appreciated, man. You guys, I'll do my best to keep you guys here.
Absolutely.
All right, I gotta.
What's your guys'
absolutely.
What's your guys' favorite movie?
Favorite
Let me,
movie?
Yeah,
Favorite.
you answer first.
I'm gonna be pretty basic and pretty Goodfellas, man. Goodfellas is one of my all-time favorite. Goodfellas and Casino, and I like The Irishman. It was long, but I was a fan of The Irishman. But Goodfellas is my all-time favorite.
Goodfellas. That was a good movie.
Yeah,
That was a good movie. I had to say, I like Castaway, man, with Tom Hanks.
Castaway's a good movie too.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I
Yep.
love Castaway. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's a really good movie. I'd have to think, man, because I have a lot of movies that I love watching, but Castaway is definitely up there in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, thank you for that. So the dono there, cleanable metal gaming, cleanable metal gaming, $2.99 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You are awesome, my bro.
I would have
Wow.
to. I would have to say probably Happy Gilmore. That's a pretty good movie.
Oh, I love Adam
Gilmore.
Sandler. Yeah,
He
Yeah.
went there. Yeah.
where he was the golfer to save his grandma's house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and he knocked Bob Barker out.
Yep.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Oh my
love
goodness, man. That Adam
That's
Sandler
funny.
is so hilarious.
The original Karate Kid. How about you, Benzo? What's your favorite movie?
I'm gonna have to go with the good old fashioned Tombstone, man.
Oh yeah, Sam Elliott, right?
Sam Elliott, yeah.
Yeah, Sam
I love
Elliott.
Tombstone, man.
That's a
Yep.
great movie.
All right, I got a question here. Sonite in my stream is asking, what graphics do you guys use for GTA? I'm like,
Graphics mods.
kind of hard to explain. I don't know if he means like the actual in-game settings or like the.
Yeah, I would imagine he's probably talking about like I use
Reshade
Make
stuff.
the World Great Again with Reshade and E&B, and then my other Grand Theft Auto file I have Natural Vision with Reshade, and it's just absolutely amazing. Oh my God, Ember Wolf said my favorite movie is Christine. I
Nice.
love that movie.
Nice.
Love them. We can go back to that question, Cookies, but I saw that
Okay.
comment, and I absolutely have to say Christine is amazing movie, man. An amazing movie. Love that movie.
Stephen King was a great writer, man.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what I use as far as graphics in my game.
Yeah, and your game looks awesome too, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, not bad for a 1070.
And I'm running a 1060, just one below you.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, this little gaming laptop I have will mod. I can mod anything on this thing, then, man. I'm telling you. And when people find out I have a gaming laptop, a lot of them are blown away because, yeah, I guess a lot of people don't use gaming laptops. Most people have desktops, which is my next step.
Yeah, get yourself desktop there, CJ.
What about you? What about you, Benzo? What visuals mods do you use for your game?
Well, I had Natural Vision Evolved, installed not a long time ago, about a couple weeks ago, and I paid $10 for that, and it really, I loved the weather effects and things like that. It looked really nice, except for the thunderstorms and things like that, the lightning that would strike. It was really, really thick lightning, so that kind of sucked, to be honest with you. But
Mhm.
there's an option in NVE that there's a little extra folder you can actually replace, and it's supposed to help, with the basically Alice Pretty Far gameplay with the lights and things like that. But I'm going to be honest with you, there's a special time. I don't know if you noticed it if you're using NVE. It was around 1800 hours to around 2000 hours. The lights in the vehicles sometimes seem to be a little bit dull, and I don't know if maybe it's something I was doing wrong, but I tried to install a different visual settings .dat file, and it didn't really help it. It made some of the things worse, like the stars would have halos around them and things like that. So I kind of took it out. I went to Visual V and just threw in a better radiance, and it seems to be working pretty well for me.
I thought I was the only one that wasn't a big fan of
PC games,
of
Jack?
NVE.
Yeah.
I bought NVE. I had it installed for about a week, and I took it out. The street light problem I was having was when you would go by the street lights, they would go to regular halogen, and then once you pass them, if you look behind you, all the street lights, once you get a certain distance away, start going to the blue LED, and it just, and like he said, that the lightning was very unrealistic. But I don't know, man. I like the Natural Vision remastered. That's the one I have in my game right now, in one of them. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got
I like Natural Vision Remaster. It's pretty cool.
yeah, I got the same thing as Jeffrey said in the beginning. Actually, shout out to you, Jeffrey Gamer. He actually helped me install everything. Make visuals great again, E and B and reshade. Yes,
That's it.
that's it, right?
Yeah,
That-
you got
okay.
it.
Okay,
Yep. That's
All
it,
right.
man.
a lot of stuff right there.
I like the Natural Vision, and I like Visual V. I use Visual V a lot. That's the main one I use. But I really, really like Make Visuals Great Again. And I think I like it just because of the way it makes your game look at night, especially when it rains. And it, and when you have Radiance installed and then that new custom environmental lighting that is on lspvar.com, with all that combined and those reflections and that rain, man, it makes those lights pop off that road, man. It's just, oh my god,
And the way the raindrops will hold that red and blue color as they're coming down.
Yeah,
I saw
it's
that.
amazing.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it's pretty
amazing.
wild, man. It's pretty amazing. These modders out here, man, we got some. I'm telling you, we got some really smart modders out here in the community, man, on lspfr.com, GTA 5 mods. What's the new one? The new upcoming one, Benzo? They had GTA Police mods. That's like a newer one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been around for a little while. GTAPolicemods.com. Always suggest that people go over there. I'm an affiliate over there, and they've got really good, actual gaming mods and stuff over there for 5M. Obviously GTA 5, things like that, and then they also promote a lot of 5PD over there. So if you guys,
they do
5PD.
I just got a nice Dodge Charger from GTA Police mods the other day that I actually recorded a patrol with, but I have to edit it. So that patrol will be up, guys. That patrol will be up on Monday morning, where I'm using the new Dodge Charger. It's really nice. It's a 2018 Charger, and it's solid black with the red and blue lights. It has the option for all blues, Jeffrey. In case you want to know, it has an option
Oh,
for all
does
blues.
it?
Yeah.
I like the all
And
blues.
but on the back, towards the middle and the back, it's got a gold sheriff symbol that goes across the back on each side, and it is, dude, I love it. It's so nice. It's really
The
nice.
sheriff car that Benzo just used in your last video that I commented on it. That one is pretty sweet too, man. I'm a fan of less is more, and although like I said earlier, Big G, his textures, you know, they're pretty extravagant, but they just flow. I don't know, the color schemes and the way they just flow, you know, I think they're amazing. And Cookies is getting dabbling into textures here and there too. So
Yeah. I've had
I got,
some.
I got a question for you. It's from Buck and Basson. Connor Murphy, I'll get you your question in just 1 second, buddy. I saw your question there earlier. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to answer that. So Buck and Basson, he is saying, when did y'all meet to everybody?
oh man, well, just met Benzo just now.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, basically.
Today.
Just now, yeah.
Cookies was about what, a month and a half ago?
Mm.
Maybe a month ago, right? Month and a half ago.
Yeah, around
Everything
there.
just got
And
fell into place with us, man.
Yeah.
yeah, and CJ was about 3 to 4 months ago, maybe, that
Mm.
we really started you know, chatting through comments, and then maybe about 3 months ago that where we exchanged numbers. And
Yeah.
you know, me and Criminal Justice and Cookies for that matter, we talk on a daily basis, you know, over the phone and all that. What's up, Cody Rizzi? Cody Rizzi in the house.
Hey, Kid and Follows, how you doing?
Don Saylor said on Benzo's channel, you are blurred vision. It doesn't show good.
It's
So
probably the
I'm-
pixelated. It's probably
What?
pixelated.
Benzo blurred you.
I didn't blur you.
That's me.
It's probably the pixels with Discord or your
Don Saylor,
camera.
I'm going to put that link in the chat again for you for that tutorial on the real life mod. There it is, right there.
Nice. What's a must-have plugin in your guys's opinion? A plugin that you
That's easy.
absolutely must have.
That's easy.
I'm going to say Stop the Ped.
Same. Exactly same.
Definitely.
Yep, Stop the Ped is the number one plugin of all time, and then the next one probably Ultimate Backup.
Yeah, ultimate backup is what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like you like, hit the like you like.
Somebody asked me a while ago.
37,
I can't remember who it was, Benzo. Somebody asked me. They said, "Is Benzo Bajojo?"
Oh, that's funny.
You know, speaking of which, Connor FTW talked to Pajojo actually, and
Really?
he talks to a lot of. I hope he doesn't mind me telling you guys this, but he talks to a lot of the big modders. He talks to Elbow, Pajojo, you know, all the big wigs up out there, I guess. But anyways, so I discussed with Connor. Like I asked him if he talked to Bajojo, and he's like, yeah, all the time. And so this is not like, guys, this is possible, but it's not. It's in the works. For Compulate, I asked him if he could, like, a lot of the times, sometimes, you know, you get like you look up I don't know, a person, a ped, and it says that they got an active warrant. And so I asked him if he could reach out to Bajojo and find out if he could make a thing that you could file an arrest warrant for the ped
Right.
through Compulate. Like you could file an arrest warrant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys think
So
that's
he
a good
talked to
idea or
him
not.
about it. Did Connor talk to him about it?
Yeah, and Bajojo said it's actually a good idea, and he's working on a new update for Stop the Ped, and then he's gonna start working on
Oh
that.
wow,
See, that's why I love Bajojo, because
he's very
updates
active.
stuff. Yeah, he's very active and he updates his stuff so frequently. Like that's one of the things I love about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and,
that's my. I'm sorry, Benzo. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and you know, this goes for everybody knows this already. You know, but JoJo is kind of a catch-22 because you know he's probably one of the most active modders there is. I mean, hands down. but he updates, quite frequently, and
It's a pain in the
uh,
ass.
it is a pain in the ass. And it's I don't know if you guys saw Jeff Fabiano's tweet about that one time. He got really pissed off, and uh, I don't think he really meant it this way, but he's like, I hate logging in, trying to do LSPDFR, and then finding out that things have been updated again.
Yeah.
So I have to,
You get everything set up, and
yeah.
you get into the game,
Yeah.
and you force duty, and then bam, it's
Yeah.
not going to
Yeah.
work because it's been updated. Now you got to jump out.
And I was fixed to say that his plugins are set up to where if he has an update, it's not going to work until
region.
you get the update.
Right.
Yeah. and
Right.
that's- Yeah.
Well, that same person asked what would be your most wanted plugin? Like, what would you want to see? And I'm going to kick that off with, I would love it if they could create a plugin where, CJ, I know you had some sort of solution for it, but it doesn't really work well when you want to role play the whole, stopping them, arresting them, questioning, is to actually have the police officers, your backup in that stay. I hate when you handcuff them and then boom,
Yeah.
everybody disperses. I would love it if they stuck around, and actually stayed, maybe close down the road for you, have the road be automatically closed down or something like that.
Mhm.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Oh yes, it would.
Yeah, and a lot of I don't know if you guys even know this, but if you go to Bajojo's website, bajojo.com, and he has a Discord there. So if you go to his Discord, he has it set up to where you can actually make suggestions. And the cool thing about his Discord is that you can make a
Ooh.
suggestion about
I'm writing
anything
that
you
down.
want, anything you want. And if and people get to vote on it by doing a thumbs up type of thing, or an X, meaning the idea sucks, or whatever. And if it gets enough likes, say 75 or close to 100, then it goes to another stage where it gets voted on again by the general public, if you will. And if it gets high enough rating, Bajojo will take those things in consideration. So I have two things that I actually, well, two things in particular I think you guys would agree with. And that is for Stop the Pet, for example, if you are doing a field sobriety test, if you think about like Interaction Plus. I don't know if you guys even mess with that particular plugin.
Mhm.
And that is if say you're going to do a field sobriety test, a walk and turn test. That's the number one thing. And if you can position your officer a little bit to the side, maybe on the road, and maybe even down a certain line, in the game, position your officer first, and then they will walk to your officer first, face you, and then do the walk and turn. Because the way it is now is you could face any way you want. The ped's going to do whatever they want to do, and they're going to walk into traffic sometimes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
mine got 75 likes. I don't think it reached quite a high enough tier, but I may just do it again. I may suggest that. So that's number one. And the second one was something really simple, and I'm really hoping he institutes it. And that's just writing parking tickets, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good
Oh
one.
yeah.
I agree. Writing parking tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I do have one question for you guys, and that is from Connor Murphy. And I apologize, Connor, for getting to it so late. So he says, if you, I don't know if it was directed to, he says, question for everybody. If you had to choose a game to play forever, what would it be instead of GTA 5 and LSPDFR? Question for all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Forever. Well, to answer the last question, if I had a plug-in that I would want put out there, I think it'd be cool to have a plug-in where it's like a megaphone type plug-in, but it allows you kind of like a
Yes.
grammar police type thing
Yeah. To speak to. Yeah.
talk through your car like you're talking through PA. Did Vincent? What's wrong? Is everything okay?
Yeah. No. He's
Okay.
good.
All right, so yeah, like a plug-in where you could talk through your PA and it's coming through your car. But
Yeah.
it's your voice, you know what I'm saying? And your mic, it would allow your mic, the game would allow access to your mic where you could talk to your suspects like that. I think
Yeah.
that would be a cool thing.
Yeah. That would be
that'd
cool.
be cool.
Yeah.
So what games would you like to play forever?
Forever.
Ooh.
Definitely not Fortnite.
Yeah. I mean, CJ's got a point because, sometimes you get
I
raged.
do like it. I mean, me and Cookies have played Fortnite together. Jeffrey, we can't hear you.
Better mods.
Yeah, but it's yeah. I mean,
Hey,
we
Doug.
play Fortnite, and I play around with it with my kids, But to play forever, gosh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I really like Gears of War. I'm gonna say that I love Gears of War games, man. I love the Gears games. The Gears of War games are awesome. I don't know if I can play them forever though.
Yeah, go ahead, gaming with Cookies. Go ahead.
No,
'cause I
no,
gotta
go
think about
ahead.
mine. No, I
No, go
gotta
ahead.
think about mine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is probably gonna sound a little strange, but
Trend down.
I don't know. I haven't really had a lot of games, but I was thinking, I don't know, maybe FS19.
Hey, I like Farming
Yeah.
Simulator. I love it. I mean, it's a game that's really becoming popular. It really is, and I love playing it, which is why I started my second channel, to do my FS19 stuff on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I love it. So
Yeah,
I
'cause you
think I
could
could play FS19 forever. That would be cool.
Yeah,
yeah,
without a
'cause
doubt.
you could do more than just like, farming.
Yeah, you can do any kind of. I mean, and that goes a long way with role play too. FS19 does.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Connor
got
says he's
a
close to getting done with the MS callouts. That's pretty cool.
special shout out goes to Doug. I'm sure you guys know that Doug 1637, and he makes some really good content, guys. So if you in chat, if you're not familiar with Doug 1637, be sure to check out his channel. He's actually been on YouTube longer than me. He's a really good guy, and
Oh wow,
he
okay.
makes a
Yeah, I'll
lot
go.
of good content.
I will definitely
Yeah,
go check him
you
out.
definitely want to check him out. I've been talking to him through Discord, and we got some things going on and behind the scenes. So, yeah, Doug is a good guy. He makes really good content. So, and he works a lot. So, when he does have the time to upload a video, he gets pretty good views. And that's a good sign that he's got a good community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
okay, so I'm going to answer the question, and some of you guys may be surprised or be kind of like, why would you pick that game? Now, I hate saying it, but if I wanted to go back to World of Warcraft or something like that, the only reason I say that is because uh, it it really just kind of traps you into the game, and to level up your characters and things like that. And
Mhm.
so, if I had to pick one, it probably would be something sort of like at least an MMO, like MMO RPG or something. It's something that I could really get into, that I could play for a long time.
Right.
But like SnowRunner is a good game, and but to play forever, I don't know if I could even play any game forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's kind of a tough question to answer, really.
yeah.
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 SnowRunner,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting that game. I've been hearing pretty good things about that game. Actually, you were no, it wasn't you. It was Ace Pilot was just playing that
What's that?
SnowRunner.
Oh, SnowRunner. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bleached Gravity was telling me about that game, and actually, I really, really want to check that out. Thank you to Paul or Mr. Anderson. I don't want to say his whole name, but Mr. Anderson for the $3 PayPal donation. Look at that. All right.
Nice. Nice.
Jesus, you people left and right. My God. I'm sitting over
Yeah.
here with two people, and
And so I see where Ace, I think it's Ace that posts his videos in your Discord under your, what is it, the promotions or whatever it is. He's
Mhm.
and one other guy. There's one other guy. He's always got that really crazy look on his face. Who is that? I can't remember.
That's Iggy Fresh, probably. You're thinking about.
Yes, Iggy Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
So I
them
got a
posting all the
Yeah,
time.
I got a story about Iggy. So me and Iggy, a lot of you guys may not even know this, Iggy Fresh. So Iggy and I, we really helped each other a lot. We helped each other out a lot when we first started getting into YouTube. He was about 4,000 subscribers when I first met him, and I reached out to him, and then we started just kind of shooting different feedback back and forth. And he was doing a lot of LSPDFR at the time. And then he his personality is more sort of like Jelly. I don't know if you heard of Jelly
yeah.
on YouTube. I
Mhm.
really high end and things like that. as far as energy wise and things like that. So he does really good with like experimentation with GTA 5 mods, and that fits his personality. I would love to be able to do that. I tried it a couple times. I just couldn't get into it. That wasn't my personality. But I mean, he's gonna probably hit 1 million subscribers next year. That's
Oh,
what I'm thinking.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's featured on your channel, right? Don't you have him featured on
Yeah,
your channel? Yeah,
yeah.
that's who he
That's
is.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did Doug 1637, did he do that funeral procession? There
I'm
was
not
somebody that
sure.
did this
Doug,
this
who's that?
funeral procession where man, it was 5 PD obviously, and they had a bunch of online people who just did a procession for a fallen officer in 5 PD. One of the players died, and they did this whole video on him where the procession went across the whole map, and it had to have been 50 people just driving police cars and fire trucks. It
Oh,
was
that's
the
cool.
coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. They did a 21 gun salute at the
Really?
cemetery.
Really?
Dude, they went. You got to look up this video on YouTube. I don't know. I could have sworn it was him because somebody mentioned that Doug does a lot of body cam police shooting type edits in that, and I could have sworn that I saw that same
Yeah,
thing on it.
yeah. Doug is saying yes, that was us.
Was that okay?
Was it?
Oh
Oh,
man, it was. I think I might already be subscribed to him actually, and
good.
I just want to Simon K and Nick Fulton. I went up 13 subscribers in the last hour and a half, and YouTube is only telling me of 2 of them, and that's Simon K and Nick Fulton. So thank you guys so much for showing me some love here. If you come over and you subscribe, just let me know in my comments that you did, and I would love to personally thank you for subscribing to my channel.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. And check out the links down below, guys. Have everybody you see on the screen right here. Their links are down below in the
Yeah,
description.
same here.
So
Same.
be sure to check them out.
Same here, guys. Subscribe to these guys. Go check out their channels. All their links are in the description. I'm looking at his channel, Benzo. His wow, look at his computer room. Oh
Which
my
one is
god,
that?
Doug.
Is it Doug? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It says new room tour. Oh my goodness. He's got like, what is that? 4 computer screens, maybe 3 or 4.
Man,
Jeez.
holy
Wow,
cow.
that is an amazing setup. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe. I haven't even subscribed to him, but I'm going to right now.
CJ,
Yeah.
I got Redcat 367 asking you a question.
Okay.
Has CJ ever thought about setting his wheel up for LSPFR? Like your
Oh, my
steering wheel?
steering wheel.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I have thought about it. But I think when I do it, I want to make sure that I have a separate webcam that can actually, where you can actually see me from like a bird's eye
Yeah.
coming down, where you can see me actually driving it. Plus, you can see my game. But at the same time, that steering wheel is not really made for that type of gaming. I would more, and this might sound weird, I would rather have the Farming Simulator 19
Yes.
set up, if you know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
because it's got all them buttons that you can program to do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah.
So, which is around, I think, close to $300 for that entire setup. So, I might end up getting that, which I'm probably going to for sure. And when I do, I'll get the other webcam and set it up, and I'll start doing my LSPFR,
There you
some
go.
videos like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just subbed to Doug 16th. I was not subbed to him. I thought I was, but I was not. And the subs went up again since you just did that shout out, Benzo. I mean, I cannot. Cookies, cover your ears, man. I cannot fucking believe that you are. Thanks,
I was
Cookie.
wondering when it was coming. I was wondering.
I can't believe Benzo's in our live stream giving
I
shout
know,
outs and
man.
stuff like that, man. It's just I think you're absolutely amazing for, coming in and doing something, with the little guy. I say little guy, CJ's not a little guy, man. He's known by a lot of people, he's up there in subscribers, but me and Cookies, we're still the little guys here, and we appreciate both of you guys, man, for real, for
Yeah,
everything you
absolutely,
guys
man.
have done for us,
Yeah.
man. It's
And
just
I did,
amazing.
Yeah, I
man.
really do too, Benzo. I
We need to
appreciate you.
get
And
we need to get Doug up in here if Doug's willing
yeah,
to do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be cool. I mean, And we try to get different guests in here, each week. And if Doug wants to come in here, hey, I'm down for that, man. I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
put him back on, Cookies.
Am I clear to
Doug's
put him back
saying
on?
yes.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
What happened?
All right, there we go.
I told him he
Oh,
was okay to
what
put
you
him back
said,
on.
yeah.
Yeah. What's up, MK295? I never got an explanation. But what happened to the uprising? If you Lord, that's
Big
just something
G.
I don't feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like talking about. We could talk in private later on. You want to DM me, but I'll never bash the guy publicly. He's a great guy.
I think
Big
I've
G,
went
you
up
got
about
Big
30
G in your
subs.
chat?
I think I've went up about 30 subs since Benzo's been here.
Yeah, guys, be sure to go sub them up, guys. And Doug, were you saying yes? You'd come on here eventually?
That'd be cool.
Schedule it up, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Doug's
I'm
got
pretty-
a lot of experience, so a lot of cool things to talk about, I'm sure.
Awesome.
Go
I'm
ahead, give me your cookies.
I'm pretty sure this is a question aimed towards me. I'm pretty sure.
Are you
it's-
single? You're single?
No.
Is that the question?
No. Joey said, would anyone here make a detailed tutorial on making car textures? There's a few good videos, but they are outdated and aren't good.
Car
I'm pretty
textures?
sure that's basically aimed for me. Because I
Yeah,
don't know
because you're
if you
pretty good at
guys.
making those. You're pretty good at making those cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big G's in my chat, guys. I don't know if he's in your chat or not.
Big G, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
What is up,
I
Big
don't
G?
know if he's in mine. I don't think he's in mine, but definitely know who Big G is.
That Vinewood, I just got his Vinewood PD texture. Actually, that's going to be my next patrol is with the Vinewood PD texture he did for the 2021 Tahoe. And another idea I got from Big G were the police wheel variety pack where you can. I did a tutorial on it. It's where you can add different police wheels, and adding the Tahoe wheels to that 2021 Tahoe looks absolutely awesome, man.
Yeah, and sometimes, when people make Tahoes and things like this, I'm sure you guys would agree. And no offense to the modders and stuff like that, because I can't do that job, to be honest with you. I'd have to really sit down and teach myself for hours and hours and hours, and I don't have the patience for that. But sometimes the modders, when they make Tahoes, the tires are too damn small, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
especially
they are.
the rear part, it's like, I mean, they've got like, I don't know, like Buick tires on there when it's a freaking.
That's absolutely right, man.
It's like,
Yeah.
geez, man.
But that wheel variety pack
Good
that
times.
Big G had on his video, the Chevy SUV wheels are huge, man, and you can change them out, and it'll fit them real nice.
Nice.
I wish I could get into that, but I don't know a single clue about modding. Connor, if you're watching any of ours, let me know.
Sneaky is in the house. Put us up.
Sneaky
Sneaky's
is?
been off. Yeah, Sneaky's in here, and he's one of the helpers in my Discord, and
Oh yeah.
all my helpers in the Discord are just absolutely amazing, including you, Cookies. You guys are on top of shit, man.
Yeah.
We'll try to be.
Yeah, you got a good little team in there, Jeffrey. They're awesome, man.
Buck and Baston says hi to everybody.
Hey
Buck
man,
and
how's it
Baston.
going?
How's it going?
Hey. Don Saylor, is CJ and Jeffrey Gamer next to one another? Because when I switched to Jeffrey's page, because CJ got louder through my speakers. No, he's in Tennessee. I'm all the way over here in New York City, not New York
Don
City.
Saylor
No.
said he said it helps the time go by a lot faster while he's at work watching and listening to us with his earbuds in.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it'll make your time go by a lot quick. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot faster. Yeah. I can't even talk. I can't even talk tonight.
Maybe we'll whisper sweet nothings into your ear when the stream is over there, buddy.
Let's see here. John Lassenberg, and I wasn't even aware of this. I don't know if it's true or not. He says, great stream. Was wondering if you heard Rockstar is setting up for a new update September 27th.
Oh, stop.
I hope
Oh
not.
my God! Don't tell us that.
Yeah, I
I mean,
hope
tell
not.
us that, but like, don't tell us that. You know what I mean?
Well, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
there's
right.
supposed to
Like
be a
we want to
really-
know. But
There's supposed to be a really, really large update coming, and I'm not sure when that's going to be.
I heard
Uh,
around December, Benzo.
Yeah, like a new map or something like that. So
Mhm.
Is my
Why don't they
stream
just make
still?
GTA 6 already and stop with the
Yeah,
online?
no
They
shit.
still
Now,
saying?
now an update for a new map that would be worth the trouble that we go through whenever an update comes out. In my opinion, I would be willing to deal with the week long hassle, or actually, what has it been like? AB's been coming out with Script Hook V pretty,
It was only a
Fast.
you
few
know.
days to wait on the wait. So
Yeah. So
it was only a few
it wasn't that. Who was that? That was Mr. Nightmare. Oh, Mr. Nightmare just donated $5, man. Thanks, Mr. Nightmare.
Nice,
man.
man.
Nice.
Man, that is awesome, man. That's the man. That's great, man. These guys, they get me smiling, man. I need to. Benzo, I was trying to figure out how to put your Sparta hotkey in my video for something like that, but it crashed my OBS, so I couldn't do
Yeah,
it, man.
that's through Stream Elements. I don't know if you guys even mess with that, but
No,
I
I
kind
don't.
of like Stream Elements. It's just real easy to set up.
Is it better than Streamlabs in your opinion?
I think it is personally, because I used Streamlabs for a long time, and when Stream Elements, when I found it, I don't know, it seems to flow better. For some reason, the chat bots, um, you know, and just setting up your templates and things like that. So
Is it a free? Oh, is it a free software as well, or
yeah, it's completely free.
so it's called Stream Elements?
Yeah, Stream Elements.
Oh, all right, all right.
Are you? Damn, Mr. Nightmare, you're amazing, man. Thank you so much, dude.
Dad's doing good there, Zach. Take care there, the Codemaster 26.
I announced in your Discord last month about the updates inside your and Rockstar said with the biggest updates coming. Yeah, he did say that Rockstar said that one of the biggest updates is coming this December.
Yeah, that's what I had heard too. Yeah, December.
Like-
That's what I've been hearing. So, hey guys, go ahead right now and back up your game. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, seriously.
Back it up, man.
Yeah,
It don't pay.
here's your warning.
Hey, Benzo, I remember when I first started playing LSPFR and you were telling everybody to back up their game, and I had no idea what you were talking about because I just got into LSPFR, and I think one of the updates hit. I think it was right at the beginning of 0.4.1. I think it was at that version, and I come in on 0.4.0, and I was like, I had no idea what was going on. And then the next day, I was playing LSPFR that day, and the next day I could not play to save my life. I had no idea what was going on. I was completely lost, man. And then you look back and you realize how far you've come. And then where I'm sitting now, I tell people to back up their version, and I don't understand why. Like, I tell them to back up their version. Some people I understand can't because they don't have the storage. But then there's some people that just won't. And it's like, and then they come in there like, man, my game's not working. And well, back up your game version. It's all you got to do is just click that button, man. That's all it is. But I remember being that newbie and being that new guy, man. And I know how that feels, man. I really do. It's just being
you can only do so much, and I totally feel you on that. I tell people in my stream, I'm like, guys, you have to back up your game. You really need to do that. But
You just do.
we still get people in there that, they don't really listen to that. And a lot of times they'll say something about hard drive space, but hard drives are so damn cheap now, I guess.
They are.
Yeah,
They
that's
really
true.
are.
You can get a 4 terabyte for what, $50, guys? I mean,
Yeah.
like an external hard drive, 4 terabyte.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be now. Solid states are obviously going to be more expensive, but
yeah, that would be way more expensive, but you have to have a solid state drive,
yeah, I love my. I have two external solid states. They're both 1 terabyte apiece, and then I have my internal. But I also have 3 external regular HDDs, and they work great. I can run GTA 5 on them just like I can now. Solid state runs them a lot smoother. Don't get me wrong. It does load up your game a lot faster. And I could tell the difference when I got that solid state drive going from an HDD to a solid state drive. When Rage is loading everything in so quickly, so much more faster, you can so tell the difference from that HDD to that STD, the transformation.
Paul said, "Don't come crying on." He quoted you, CJ. He said, "Don't come crying on my vids, on my videos." He said, "I don't want to hear it."
Yeah, I said that in one of my videos the other day, Ben. I said, I don't want to hear you crying about it. I done warned you. I told you.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your
I
video.
don't mean it though, guys. You know, I'm just trying to look out for you guys. When I tell you to back up your video, back up your game, it's just because I'm looking out for you, and I want you guys to enjoy LSPDFR even through waiting on the updates, because I know how bad that sucks to sit and wait on that stuff. Just like I was telling Benzo, you know, I used to be that new guy, so I know how that feels. But which is why I appreciate you guys so much, and I try to drill it in your head. Back up your game, guys. Just go ahead and do it now before December gets here. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have it done and over with. It just takes the click of a button, man.
When I tell you, when I first started off, I was throwing shit from inside the WinRAR into my common folder. I was just I was throwing it everywhere, man. You don't know how many times I had to reinstall my game until I finally stumbled upon CJ, and it just helped, man. And then, you know, once you do it, eventually, you know, you got people that come to your Discord and they ask for help, and you get your usuals that come in, and for the most part, most of them, you start helping them so much that they just start to learn it on their own, you know, and you don't hear from them anymore. And it's like, that's great. It's kind of like pushing the birdie out the nest, you know?
Right.
It's a different way of explaining it.
Yeah. Radcat, they just, I don't know, Radcat, they just, how did you start getting people rolling into your Discord? So I just linked it in my videos, and
I don't know. I still don't have
it got
many
busy.
people.
Yeah, it got busy pretty quick in the Discord, and thank you again to CJ and all of his folks that came over to help. That was a bad week that week, man. That was it got pretty overwhelming because of work and COVID and everything going on with COVID at my job. You know, and it was the first update. It was not the last one, but the one before it that broke everybody's games, and it got pretty overwhelming. I had no helpers, you know, so aside from cookies and myself, but that was it, man. And yeah, it got overwhelming.
My wife is asking me what I need. I need you to come out here to the man cave, and I need you to get me a Coke out of my fridge because I don't want to be rude and get up.
That's slavery.
Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to get up anyway. I got to go outside for just a second, but I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
I got a really good question here. So John Lassenberg actually has a really good question. I like this. He says, do you know how long it usually takes for LSPDFR to come out for a new GTA if GTA 6 ever comes out, basically? So I have an answer for that, but you guys go ahead first.
I have no idea.
Wait, what was I didn't understand what was the question?
Yeah, so basically when GTA 6 comes out eventually, you know, maybe in the next year or two, who knows when.
Right.
But how long will it take for, say, LSPDFR? Which it probably will, you know, if you think about it, it's not going to be called LSPDFR. It won't.
No, it
won't
won't
be called
because
something else. So
yeah.
You know, I know where he's going with the question, like how long will it take? I have an answer for that, but I'll let you go ahead.
I have no idea because I'm still super new to this. I mean, how long did it take for LSPDFR to come out after GTA 5? Wasn't it? It was about four or 5 months, wasn't it? Something like that, or
it was over a year. Yeah. So
was it? Okay.
When GTA 5, well, if you don't count, you know, it took the PC 3 or 4 months to come out right after the console or something like that.
Maybe it was the PC game.
But I think it took an extra year for LSPDFR, you know, to come out because they had to work on all the coding and all that stuff to get it to flow right. And of course, it was very, very rough when it first came out. I was there the day it was released on beta and all that from, way, way back when. And it was extremely rough, guys. I mean, it was.
I would imagine it's buggy, right?
Yeah, even Doug was saying it was about a year or so. Yeah, it was full of bugs. As far as crashing goes, maybe not as much as now, but
really,
no, it was still crashing a little bit. But and some of you guys are brand new to LSPDFR. There's a lot of things that would happen, like there was no way to grab people. There was, I mean, there was no way to pull people over effectively. They would just stop in the middle of the effing highway. All these things we take for granted with all the new mods and stuff like that. We get mad at the fact, maybe they're not working correctly. But you have to remember these things didn't even exist. We had freaking attack helicopters. We'd call for air support. They'd fire missiles at the suspects, and
Oops.
that's what they did. That's when you call for
Wrong
air
button.
backup. Yeah, well, that was the air support. There was no such thing as air support that just follow people around. They just bombed the hell out of them.
Oh
So-
man.
So the
So
question
how long-
about what was the question about LSPFR? When will it come out after GTA 6? That was the question.
Yeah.
And I just kind of thought about that. It will not be called LSPFR because if you think about it, it's Los Santos Police Department First Response, so it'll be called something different. But,
Right.
But I know where he's coming from with that. The type of mod like it is now. What would it be like, or how long would it take for in GTA 6?
The question
Yeah,
is,
what's-
what is it going to be like? That's the question.
Oh man.
Man, the police cars, all the new plugins that we're gonna have to, learn how to use. And
Now, do you think GTA is going to capitalize on this whole LSPDFR? And because the people of Grand Theft Auto have to, Rockstar, they have to know how big this LSPDFR stuff is.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to capitalize on it to where they can actually bank some money off of?
You want
off
me to be
of that?
honest? You want me to be honest here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell to the no, they're not going to do that. And you know in your heart why. With all the stuff that's going on in the political climate,
True.
they and Rockstar, is they're kind of on edge about the way they release certain things, because of, and I'm not going to get political in my channel here, and especially in chat and everybody else up there,
right,
but you guys know if it has anything to do with say the police or anything like that. If you're going to be playing a game that involves the police, where
right.
you can just shoot the hell out of someone's face, they're gonna be like, oh hell no, we're not going to allow them to do that. But I see your point though. I mean, they could make a crap ton of money if
Oh
none of this
gosh, could they
political
ever?
environment-
Oh
the
yeah.
political environment, if it wasn't there, they can make millions easy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what would be the good thing about that is if they would take the game and slap it on, make it actually into a game, put all
Yeah.
the necessary plugins, call outs, open IV modifications, and we would have all that minus the crashes. That would give them a good price on a game and give us a legit stable game that we would have to never worry about crashing on us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bottom
that's
line,
true.
What
Yeah, very true.
What do you guys play with, Benzo? Are you a keyboard mouse LSPDF? I got one guy in here that says he uses his PS4 controller. Now I tried the PS4 controller and it worked, but it didn't work as good as my Xbox wireless controller does.
same here, yeah.
I'm all keyboard and mouse. That's all I use.
Yep, and I actually do both. So I have
Yeah.
it's a Xbox controller, to get it to work through Steam and whatnot. So I drive with a controller. I blip the vehicle with the controller. I control the lights with the controller. I can do a little bit of sirens, if I needed to, and then I can't do any other as far as stop the ped and everything else. So the controller goes immediately into my lap whenever I stop somebody and whatnot, and then I get out and then I just do mouse and keyboard. So it sits in my lap while
I was telling CJ earlier because we were wondering, what did you play with? And I told him, I said, I watch Benzo drive, and you can tell when, a person turns a corner with a keyboard as opposed to when they turn the corner with a controller.
Yeah.
The turns are a lot smoother with a controller. Whereas with the keyboard, you just hear them, click, 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 because they got to keep the wheels, you know what I mean? And
Yep.
you could just tell right away if somebody is driving with a controller or with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, and
Really?
it took me 2 years, guys. Actually, longer than that. I'm not even joking. 3 years for for example, Iggy Fresh and several other people that I know that are YouTubers. they're like, you really need to switch over to at least the controller to drive anyway, because it's more smooth, and then you can creep into a neighborhood or something like that without squealing your tires all the time. Those kinds of things. Or when you take off, it's real evident. But I was so reluctant to do it because muscle memory, with everything else, and I was like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I could do that. But then I gave it a shot. I stuck with it for about a month, and then I was finally hooked, to drive with it. So
Yeah, that's what I do. I use a lot of my lighting control, like my lighting controls. Firing my weapons and stuff. That all comes from my controller. Driving my car. Everything else, like as far as like pulling the pad over, everything else besides driving the car, firing my weapons, and my lights and sirens, everything else is on my keyboard. Everything else is right here on my keyboard in front of me. So,
Yep. Same here. Same here.
Yep.
And the walking and all that.
right.
question
Big
from
cheese.
Connor Murphy, real fast. Question for all: what was the first game you ever remember playing?
That's
Oh
easy.
man,
That's easy.
that's easy for me too. Yeah.
Go ahead, Game with Cookies.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mine, actually, yeah, it'd probably be Farming Simulator. Actually, no, I take that back. I played GTA 4. No, was it GTA 4? Maybe it was GTA 5 on my brother's um PS3.
That was the very first video game you ever played.
Yeah.
That makes me feel old as crap right now.
Pong for me on the Atari. It was Pong for me on the Atari. That little ball that went back.
Pong and Pac-Man and
Yeah.
what I can remember is Zelda. For me, it was Nintendo Zelda.
Oh, I love Zelda, man.
Yeah. Blowing into those cartridges, man, before you having to shove them back into that little gray box.
Yeah,
Jeez.
man.
Yeah, it was
Super
definitely,
Mario Brothers,
probably the first, just like CJ, Pong, was the very first one. But I'm gonna throw you back for a loop. Okay, so you got Frogger, you got Pitfall,
Oh yeah,
Pitfall. Oh my
Pitfall, remember
gosh,
that?
yeah.
Dig
Yes,
Dug, right?
dude.
I mean, these are the early games, and just like what Jeffrey was saying, that the good thing about those kind of console type games is that they never broke really, unless you just
They didn't.
dropped them and shit. So if the game didn't work, you didn't freak out. You just took it out, you blew on it, and you stick it back in, and it works.
that's
That's
right.
it.
That's
You know,
right.
Somebody MK295 just said Excite Bike. Do you guys remember
Oh,
Excite
I
Bike?
remember that, man. Building
You
your own
got to
ramps.
you got to build your own. Oh my God, he said Excite Bike in that in the Kung Fu game. What was that
Yeah.
Kung Fu game? Was it called Kung Fu?
Yeah, it was like just you. You talking about the one where it's just
You
you
were
and
just-
one other person? One other person?
No,
or
you had to like
ran
go through the whole. You had to go through the whole stage and just
the
fight
whole
random
level.
dudes.
Yeah,
I think it was
it was
Kung
Kung
Fu. Yeah, Doom 64. Doom was the first computer game I ever played. Pitfall was, and Doom 64, Duke Nukem. Oh yeah,
Hey, so
ColecoVision.
Jeffrey, Kung Fu on the front of the cartridge had the little guy with the white karate outfit and the black belt
Yes,
on, right?
yes,
Yeah.
dude. Double
And then,
dribble, Mike Tyson's punch
Oh,
out.
I remember
my
Double
God.
Dribble, man. I remember. I love that game.
How about Contra? Remember Contra?
I do.
Yeah, man.
I remember it.
I like
Benzo, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
How old am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm in my 40s.
Oh, okay. All right. I will be 40. I'll be 40 next year. I'll be 40. I just
too.
turned 39.
We don't talk about it and chat too much, so I just say 40s.
I'm in my 40s. I'll go ahead and say it. I'll be 43 this year. In November 7th, I'll be 43.
Yeah, I'll be 20.
What's the worst game you played? By far Fortnite. I'm sorry, guys. Fortnite is.
Come on.
Yo, come on.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of haters for that one, but I tried it once.
Boo.
I think I lasted. I think I lasted all but 5 minutes, man, and I was like, I couldn't do it, man.
You really got to be into that game to really like it.
Take it
You
there,
know.
Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really got to be into. I mean, I don't play it all the time.
That's right.
I gifted I gifted Cookies the battle pass. I told you about that, Jeffrey. I gifted him the battle pass for it.
Yeah, and the
Uh,
funniest part is, I'm sorry to interrupt you, CJ,
no,
but
no, no.
the funny part is, I rewatched the stream, and you told me that when you asked me when I wanted to play Fortnite, Jeffrey was smiling. So I went back, and yeah, Jeffrey was smiling
He
when
was
you
smart
said
because he
that.
knew. Because he knew
Oh
that
yeah,
what was
I
going on.
knew,
He already knew. Oh man.
I'm trying to think of the worst game that I ever played. You know, it's
Benzo is
oh
25.
gosh, yeah, I'm actually 25. Yeah,
Big G
very
says,
good.
"Nah, Benzo is 25."
There you go. We'll stick with that. I like 25. Yeah, we'll stick with 25. But I don't know. I was trying to think of the worst game. You know, I used to rent. You know, well, besides movies, I used to rent video games from Blockbuster. I don't know if you guys
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
Wow,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
So I played some pretty crappy games. You know, before, and uh, yeah, it's really hard for me to get into like the indie type games. You know, but I don't know. It's kind of hard. Because way back then, you just thought all graphics were awesome, right? Like even like Doom, for example.
Mhm.
Yep.
Back in the late '80s, I guess, or something like that. You just thought it was the best shit out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, but things change, with graphics and stuff, and you start expecting all games to look, really good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You ever have Sega Channel, Benzo? Remember Sega Channel?
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's where Sega would just give you like I think I want to say it was like 20 or 25 games a month.
Is
It
that
would
through the Sega
reload the
Genesis?
games. Yeah, it was through
I
Sega
remember
Genesis.
the Sega Channel. I remember that.
Yeah, man, and Earthworm Jim was like one of the main games that was in every month they just kept Earthworm Jim on there. That was one of my favorite games too.
Earthworm Jim. Yeah, man.
Earthworm Jim, man.
I actually had a Dreamcast. I had a Dreamcast.
Oh
Man. That
yeah,
thing was
Dreamcast.
amazing. Yeah.
Daytona
Oh,
500. The game Daytona 500 for Dreamcast was amazing.
oh yes, it was. Dude.
Yeah,
That was a
dude.
great game. I could play, man. I used to play that for so many hours on end because
Trucker Al, what's up, man?
when you're playing a game like that and you're doing 200 laps. You know what I'm saying? It takes a long time. Have you seen the NASCAR games these days?
Dude, it's like you're really in the freaking car, man.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I can't believe how realistic it looks. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it does, man. Hey,
Wild,
come
man.
on, Trucker Al. One of these days I gotta jump on here with you. That's my cousin, Trucker Al, is in the chat here, man. We'll always have you on here, brother. Or cousin.
Cousin.
I really don't have, my least favorite game. I haven't played too many. Apparently, whenever I pick I pick good. Like, I pick wisely, apparently. Because they all seem to be good.
And see, and this is probably totally off topic, but when me and my wife debate on what we're gonna watch, like movie wise at nighttime when we watch movies and stuff, and I'm the worst at picking movies. I will pick the dumbest movies, and I'll admit it to everybody. I will pick the dumbest movies, but my wife is so good. I don't know what it is about it, but she can pick a movie and it'll just be amazing. But if I pick a movie, it's completely stupid and it makes no sense. I don't know why I'm so bad at picking movies. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Maybe it's just a woman's thing. I don't know. But she's good at picking movies, man.
I've been picking some good. I've been picking some good movies lately. We've been watching some movies up in the room, and we got a new setup up there. With the new mattress and everything. It's almost like a hotel room in there. The TV, so we'll go up there and hide away. And
Especially with that new
13 hours. 13 hours was the last movie I picked. The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I tell you that movie it's long, but that movie's amazing, guys.
Is it
Gotta
good?
check that movie. Oh yes, it is good.
You have to check that out. I
13
haven't seen
hours.
it.
Yeah, 13 hours. It's got John. Oh shit, what's his name? John Krasinski from Office.
Benzo,
Jim.
do you remember Roy D. Mercer?
Sounds really familiar.
Oh my gosh. He used to have CDs. He had CDs out, and people would pay him to make prank calls,
Yeah.
just to play jokes on people, and he would threaten to whoop them. And I did a little Roy D. Mercer cameo in one of my videos of the
Mr.
day.
Roy D. Mercer.
And I can't do it for you now, of course, because I was in complete character the other day. But me and Jeffrey were talking about it, and I remember listening to that guy laughing so hard. Did you listen to the bird call, Jeffrey, that I sent you, that I linked you to? The bird call.
Oh,
Did you
bird
listen
call.
to that? Yeah, I remember I linked the bird, the bad bird dog video to you of Roy D. Mercer.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You watched it?
yeah.
Yeah, where he
did,
had that
man.
guy all fired up, man, talking about he's going to come up there and whoop him in the
He
square off
did.
in the yard, and he's like, just bring it on up here.
Yeah, I think I
Oh
remember
my
that.
gosh, that guy was
He's like a country Jerky Boys, man. Like, remember Jerky Boys, man? Jerky
I
Boys was
do.
amazing, man.
I remember them guys. They were awesome, man. The Jerky Boys. They
CJ
were-
is that guy
they were
who would
broke.
pick The Simpsons on your anniversary. What?
Do what? What was that?
CJ is the guy who would pick The Simpsons on your anniversary as a
Yeah,
movie
that's
to
me.
watch.
That is totally me. The Simpsons. That's what The Simpsons, babe. Take it
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Hey, Blake,
He's gonna watch it today. He's gonna watch
Hey,
it
Blake.
tonight. 1917. I have not. I heard that movie was shot like in all one. Is that true?
What's that?
The movie
yeah,
1917.
all one take. I think it was not 100% obviously because they had a few cutaways, but I think it was something like over like 45 minutes, right? Something like that or more. One cut scene, like just they talked about it, with that particular movie. They just did one, long scene with all the cameras set up,
What
that was
movie was
pretty cool.
this?
1917, right?
1917.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Wow, one
Yeah.
take. That's crazy.
Timmy, Luke, we're probably going to be wrapping it up pretty soon, man. So, maybe you can jump in the next week's. I seen you been messaging. I didn't want to just shout out no to you, but we're probably going to be wrapping up soon. So
Yeah.
maybe
Highway
next week,
Trooper,
brother.
I don't know if you're still in here, man. I'm sorry I didn't get to your question. Highway Trooper is somebody that he's an upcoming YouTuber too, and he's been in my description for a very long time. But he asked if there was a way we could do an earlier gamer stream because he's from the UK. So obviously, when we're going live, it's like 2:30 in the morning for him.
Yeah, I was watching him earlier and told him about it, and he said it was pretty late for him.
Hey,
Yeah.
YouTuber Game Bros.
But he does all the LSPFR tutorials and stuff too. So I don't think he does any gameplay. I think maybe he's done one or two videos. He does mostly like tutorials is what he does.
I wouldn't mind moving it closer, earlier if everybody else doesn't mind. You're just putting it out
I'm cool with whatever, man. I'm down for whatever. Paul G said he remembers Roy Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Oh, Roy D. Mercer.
You sound just like him, though, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Venom 2 eyes.
Jesus.
What was that? What was that?
It was my son trying to plug his channel. He said subscribe to Painless_Venom 2 eyes.
I thought I heard him say that.
He brought me down a Red Bull and he thought he would plug.
I haven't said that.
He thought he'd plug his channel.
He stuck it in there, didn't he?
I should have flipped the microphone up on him, man.
Hey, so guys, the Gaming Bros, he's saying later, CJ, later Jeffrey and Cookies.
Later.
Later, man.
If y'all haven't heard of the Gaming Bros, make sure you guys check him out. He just hit 1K, so his name is James.
I think I'm actually in his Discord.
Yeah, so his name is James.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody should kind of check out the Gaming Bros.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm actually in it. I might already be subscribed to him.
Yeah, I think I am too, because his videos come across my my main front page.
Now, is it just him or is it him and his brother? I assume.
That part I'm not sure. I think it might be just him, but I'm not sure if he has anybody else on there. I think it's just him.
You said he just hit 1K, Benzo?
Yeah, 1K. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then somebody asked earlier, I apologize. I know Flex, you just asked the question too, but somebody else asked the same type of question, is what is your favorite car to play with or to play with an LSPDFR? What type of car?
Ooh.
That's very
Ooh,
easy for me.
That's a good. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll say a Dodge Charger. I love Chargers. I like Chargers, and I like the Stings. There was this one pack I had. I can't remember what it is. I still have the pack. It's like a Los Santos Police Mega Pack, but it has a Lancer Evolution in it, and I love Lancer Evos. And that was
I
actually
remember your patrol. I
remember
remember your
that
patrol you did with the
the Radar
Lancer. Yeah.
Patrol. But I loved that car. That was probably one of my favorite cars I've ever played with an LSP. If I was that Lancer Evo, it was awesome. I might reinstall that pack.
Yeah, Doug in the channel, Doug1637, he's saying FPIS. And I really do like the FPISs, and, I used to be a really huge fan of Crown Vics,
Yeah.
but they're kind of starting to become, real,
Old.
I guess just kind of, yeah, and also some police agencies are starting to get rid of the Vics, as well. And they're kind of going with either FPISs. Where I live in Texas, North Texas, we have a ton of Tahoes out here. And, the FPIUs, as far as, well, I should say, you know, yeah, the FPIUs, we get a lot of those out here that run up and down the highways. But, Chargers, there's something about those, obviously. But I still have a soft spot for Tahoes for some reason. I guess because I pass them all the time up and down the highway, especially the Texas State
Yeah.
Troopers.
I'm an FPIU fan. I got a police tech shirt that I have in one of my vehicles, and that's all I see here in my town is the FPIU black and whites. And I love the FPIUs. I would love the 2021, but I can't seem to find a decent one. My sister Erica G says hello to CJ because she talks to CJ through
Hey, Erica,
Erica,
how's it going?
and hello to all the other guys.
Hello.
So
Hello.
Yeah. She's really sweet, man. She's really cool.
yeah, she is. What's up, Micah? What's up, brother? Thanks for popping in.
So, I don't really have a favorite. I mean, like in my videos, I just like rotate through the whole entire pack. But if I had to say, it would either be a 2018 Charger or a Silverado.
Silverados are
Yeah,
nice.
the Silverados are nice. The one from Blue Ghost, the Blue Ghost pack, I did that.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that pack. I love Blue Ghost pack, man. Love it. You have that
Yeah, the
pack, Benzo,
Tahoe's
Blue
good.
Ghost pack?
Huh?
I was asking Benzo if he had the Blue Ghost pack installed.
I had it one time. Yeah, I did it one time.
I think he actually added more vehicles to that.
He's got about 28 of them now. 28 or 29 vehicles he has in there now.
I use them usually for my bounty hunter episodes. Is what I usually use them for. The red callouts, open all interiors. That's the service warrant. That's what I use for my bounty hunter episodes. That's probably one of my favorite episodes to do too. Is bounty hunters. I like doing that.
Yeah, I'm actually scheduled to do one of those coming soon.
You got the bounty hunter clothes? All right.
Cookies doing this little
Here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
What's the best first-person shooter game? Connor Murphy wants to know. Best first-person shooter game you've ever played?
Oh,
Mine's GoldenEye, without a doubt. GoldenEye.
I'm gonna say Halo, man, because I used to throw down on Halo online on Xbox One all the time, man. I loved Halo 1. I mean, Halo, all the Halo games, they were all awesome.
I haven't played it a lot because I played it here and there. I don't know. It's really the only first-person shooting game I've ever had is probably COD.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go old school. Back when like Battlefield 1942 or
Oh,
or
wow.
Battlefield
Yeah.
Battlefield. I think it's 2 or 3. Yeah, it was pretty addictive back then. To play
Yeah.
that until all the hackers came in there. And ruined it.
Yeah.
Doug,
later,
You're a
Mike.
Call of Duty guy too, right, Benzo? You like Call of Duty?
Yeah, I
You're
like
a
Call of Duty.
guy,
I haven't
right?
played the newer ones though. I haven't played the newer ones. And Doug is saying Squad or MW3.
Oh, Squad. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that a few times, and I think my PC was kind of crappy back then. This is like, I don't know, about 3 years ago, something like that.
Mhm.
And I think I was using an AMD style processor at the time, and they were not it was compatible, but it was like it was throwing up like a I don't know, I don't want to say glitch, but I couldn't get my FPS over 15, man. It was awful. So
Wow.
when I switched over to Intel,
Oh my gosh.
then I
What
got
kind
to
of pro-
65, 70.
That's crazy, man. What kind of processor you use now, Benzo?
It's an i7. So
i7.
yeah, I'd have to go back and look at the actual CPU, the actual specs on it again, because I bought it like 3 years ago. And I spent like $3,000 on the damn computer. I built it myself, but I bought the parts, and now
Right.
it's more of a mid-range, computer. The RAM is good, still 32 gigs.
Right. Yeah.
That's
For it
what I
on that,
have.
but
Yeah.
So
but,
is it like around the 7th generation processor, the i7 7th generation?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's about 3 years old. I need to upgrade. Is what I need to do.
Well, that's what I have. I have the 7th. I have an i7 7th generation. What is my specs? I have my specs on my phone. i7 7th generation processor. I have a 1060 GeForce graphics card GTX, and then which runs at 2.80 gigahertz. I think. I think it's something along those lines. But I've got there they are right here. My PC specs is an i7 7th generation processor at 2.80 gigahertz, installed RAM 16 gigabytes, 64-bit operating system. Graphics card is an NVIDIA GTX GeForce 1060, DirectX 11. That's what I have.
Nice.
And this little, I'm gonna tell you, man, this little laptop has done me so much good. It's ran really. I didn't think it would really pull a lot when I first got it because it was a laptop, and I heard so many people talk about desktops. But I tell you what, it's never done me wrong. I've had it worked on one time since I've had it, and my warranty took care of it. So,
How long have you had that?
I've had this, well, about as long as my YouTube channel, almost about 3 years. And what happened to it was the fans on one of the fans on the right side of it here on the towards the bottom of the screen were
Yeah.
going out making a real funny noise and kind of grinding. So I had to send it off and have it replaced. But the thing was, my warranty paid for it. So, and it's still covered.
Oh, that's good.
Cody Rizzi, I won't be able to help you with your game right now after the new update. If you want to jump into the Discord, I'd be more than happy to help you. Unless you got a quick question that you want to ask on the issue
Well,
you're having.
you can get with his support team, man. He's got helpers in there that can help you out too.
Yeah, I got a support team in the Discord, man. What's your guys' favorite game genre?
Genre?
Yeah.
Simulators for me.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna say simulators definitely.
Yeah, I probably still say simulators. It's just more fun to play with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeffrey?
Same. Simulators. Simulation games.
Do you still do simulation Sundays?
I used to. I need to start going, getting back into that, and it doesn't always have to be about LSPD fire simulation on Sunday. It could be about anything, so I need to start getting back into that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Jeffrey, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
No, Cody's saying that, geez, I don't know why I just went through puberty real quick.
I always say that.
That happens from time to time. Cody was wondering, he went into OpenIV and it said that same thing again, CJ, about copying the new version to the mods folder.
The update RPF?
Is that something we have to do since
have
the
to do it.
You have to
2060.1?
do it. Yes.
You have to
Okay,
do
I
it.
haven't gone into my OpenIV yet, so
Yes.
Yeah, that's that
okay.
new update.rpf. You have to do it, man. It's just part of the new. It's just something to do with the new update they had. So it's just something you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to do it too. So,
Yeah.
but it
Man, my
doesn't. It don't
ears
affect your game. I mean, if you don't do it, it's going to affect your game. But I mean, I don't really think there's any way around it. To be honest about it,
That's all right. That's a simple one. You just click yes, and it's
that's
all
over
good.
with.
Anybody else's ears? Just my ears are just sweating right now. Holy cow!
Yeah.
We've been going for quite a bit, guys. Almost 2.5 hours. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
Connor Murphy, I probably prefer, he's asking, do you prefer multiplayer games or solo? It depends on my mood,
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to play solo, for a while, but I do enjoy the multiplayer aspect of a lot of games and things like that.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto multiplayer is just a pain in the ass. If you ask me, it's just You know, 5M. I'm not talking about 5M because you can find some really decent 5M servers, but the GTA Online it's nothing but blimps that are throwing homing missiles and
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a war zone. It's a war
yeah.
zone.
You
That's why I
drive like
play.
10 feet
Oh
and you get
gosh.
blown up
Yeah, you go in
instantly.
there and you
I
hear a
just-
grenade drop at your feet. It's over with. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
seconds, man.
Or the
Yeah.
guys that sit on top of Los Santos Customs and snipe you whenever you're trying to go take your car in there.
Oh man, I used to
Like,
be
I
that
just,
guy.
Same.
I just want some 22s, man. You just leave me alone and let me go paint my car pink, man. Just
Yeah, as you're coming in, pow, pop you out.
yeah, man. Oh, you're an ass.
Oh man, I'm
Like,
sorry, man. I really did used to
Oh,
be that
man.
guy. I did.
Don't stop doing this for real. I love watching all of these guys, especially you, Jeffrey. Oh man, official DC TV. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. We
I really
appreciate
appreciate it.
I appreciate
Oh,
watching
he's
it.
leaving. Take care, brother. We'll keep going, man. As long as you guys are still willing to watch, we will keep going.
Zach Sigler says SWAT team is best game ever.
SWAT team.
Yeah, I think I heard of it. I don't
I think I have
played it
too.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
You doing that UK video?
One of my questions. Does anybody know of any good like SWAT trucks that are ELS?
Yes, I do. The Linco Bearcat.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a nice SWAT unit. It's Blaine County. I just
And
got
they
it.
have textures. They have textures, different textures for it too.
Yeah, so it's
Specifically for that one.
Cookies. When we get out of here, if you'll message me on Facebook, remind me because I have a bad memory too. Like Jeffrey said, I have the memory of a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I agree.
So if you'll message me, I'll look that. I still have that pack, that Linco Bearcat. It actually comes with the Linco Bearcat riot vehicle, and it comes with the Mercedes-Benz Blaine County transport vehicle, which is really nice.
Oh, okay.
I think I've
Wait.
done my transport episode in that too. I've done a transportation episode in that.
Wait. I think I know what you're talking about. I feel like I had it installed before.
Are you going to do another Bad Cop episode soon, Benzo?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to hold off for a little bit longer because of the
Are you?
political climate, man. It's just, you know, I don't know. I like to do my play style and just have fun, but at the
Mhm.
same time, I also don't want to offend and turn off, viewers and stuff like that. Because you got to remember, there's a lot of people that are finding your channel for the first time, and a lot of times people want to see, authentic gameplay.
True.
And the last thing you want to see, and I can't control the races of people in the damn game, guys, like the AI and stuff like that. So if you see me shooting a black guy in the face, I cannot control that. That's just part of being a bad cop. I don't seek out black people to do that on purpose. It just happens. So you can imagine a new person coming into the stream and going, "What the hell is this? Dislike,
Yeah.
dislike, dislike."
Yeah.
So I get like 30 dislikes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that does make a lot of sense. Yeah.
I
shouldn't say it
went
doesn't
bad
bother
cop
me,
for the
but
first
I
time.
just kind of like, do them every once in a great while,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one other game, guys. I forgot to
You
mention.
can't help who you kill in the game.
Yeah. There's one other game we forgot to mention. It was probably in the top 3 games of all time, and that's Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That is a good game.
Yeah, I mean that right there is pure. And another person asked me what kind of games do I really like to play and things like that. Open world is probably the best way that I would describe
Absolutely.
that. And Red Dead Redemption 2, guys, if you have not even thought about playing that, or if you're on the cusp of even wanting to play that, I mean, damn, you can go out and spend 5 hours doing anything you want. From outlaw to fishing to hunting to all these different things. So
Yeah, there's so much stuff to do on there, and it's got a 100% completion mode on there too. There's always something
Yeah.
to do on there.
That's right, Doug. I'm the same way, Doug. He's talking about during his streams and stuff that he's been called a racist and stuff like that for more times that he can count.
Really?
Well,
Wow.
you just get a lot of, like, for example, if you guys see my stream, I don't have it now, obviously, but I usually would have a Back to Blue sign, or a Back to Blue flag rather,
Yeah.
behind my head. And for some reason, you get these little, I call them Karens, soy boys, They come in there and they automatically just like
Karens.
they try to troll the chat, and
Oh,
and of course
man,
I got great moderators in here. You got Doug in there, you got Mike, of course Mike's up there at the top ones, and you got Nick and John and everybody else is moderating the channel. And the trolls don't know this, but the first thing you do if you start cussing on YouTube, it's filtered anyway, so you're not gonna no one's gonna see your message. And then the second thing they're gonna do is they start bashing politics and things like that, bring politics, and then they just dislike the video. So it is what it is. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trolls can be annoying, but when you've got and you do have really good moderators in the channel, and they're always on top of that stuff, man. I mean, and I've got Jeffrey's a moderator on my channel, and Cookies is, and then my assistant director in my Discord, Captain Horn 23, the one that was supposed to join us tonight. He's one of my moderators, and so I don't worry. Like, I don't have to worry when I'm live streaming and those guys are in there. I don't have to worry. I know that they're going to be on top of it. So it's good to have good people like that you can depend on, when you're live streaming, and you can just focus on what you're doing.
yeah, exactly. And that's what my wife is, she'll pop in and watch a stream for a few seconds, and then she'll see me kind of get animated in stream and stuff like that. And she's like, why do you let them bother you? I'm like, no, I know. I need to stop doing that.
Right,
it just fuels the fire, because they know they're getting to you,
Which is exactly why they do it. They're just looking for a reaction. That's the only reason they troll you. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just looking for
my
reaction.
wife moderates. My wife moderates when we do this live stream, and she may not be in the chat a lot, but if somebody says something before I can even do anything, she's on it.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
While we still have quite a few people watching, if anybody knows why my microphone mutes itself through Discord, if I have my web browser up, I'll have my web browser on one screen and my Discord on another, and maybe every 10-15 minutes it'll mute my microphone. It's really starting to irritate me on why does it do that.
Wow.
I don't know why I don't know. It mutes my microphone in Discord. I don't know why it does that, and the only way to bring it back, that's why you guys see me exit out, and I have to exit out of the chat room, the office, and then exit Discord,
okay.
and come back in for my microphone to come back on. Oh my god, it's so annoying. So
do you have your web
anybody
browser
knows-
up for your YouTube chat? Is that what you're? Is that what?
yeah,
you have
it's on the second monitor, but it's whenever I go on, whenever I have my web browser open. If I was just here, just without a web browser, it's fine. It's only when I have a web browser open. Let me go full screen. I don't want to make
so
that
weird,
mistake
man.
again.
That's so weird.
Yeah, man. Check your Discord hotkey settings.
Cookies, I like your green screen.
Oh, thank you. It's literally just green,
Right.
It's a
That's
green
why I
screen.
said that. There's like nothing about it, just a green screen.
I mean, it is.
It's literally just green.
Oh,
It's pretty much a curtain right now, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
man.
Hey, I
It's a
mean, it
curtain
does
right
its
now.
purpose. It eliminates the background.
That's right. That's right. It does. That's what matters, man. Somebody's
Oh,
trolling my
God.
chat named Cookies.
Yeah, I see he's in there. Troll. And it's funny. People are saying, "Uh-oh." It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So Benzo, when you raid, man, you make people's days when you raid. When you raided the last
Yeah,
live
man.
stream, CJ was, man. Well, you seen him. You saw his reaction. I think that's so cool, and I can't wait until I have the following to. I think I do. I think I get enough followers to go raid somebody's chat when I'm live. Tomorrow I'll be going live with. I don't know if you guys heard of the game. I'm going to be doing it through PlayStation, so there won't be a webcam. But oh shit, what's the name of it? The Ghost of Tsushima. Is that it?
It's on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be tuning in, man. I'll be watching you for sure.
Ghost of Tsushima, I think it is. It's a samurai game, but
Oh yeah, that's an awesome game. My son plays
yeah.
that.
So I think I might stream that tomorrow night, and I'll just do a, start from the beginning, and kind of like what you did with Outlast and that. So yeah, I think I'll try that out tomorrow night.
Well, I
Got
need to get back on
football
Outlast, man.
tomorrow.
I haven't done that for a while. I need to get back
No.
on that.
Yeah.
You guys watch football at all? CJ, I know we talked about it earlier. Benzo, Cookies, you
Yeah.
guys into you watch football? You got a favorite team?
I mean, my contents is right here. If
What do you
know what
mean?
yeah, okay, you don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind.
No, we're asking you about a football team. Do you like? Is there a football team you like?
I mean, I don't really have a favorite. So yeah, that's my answer.
So you don't watch football at all?
No, not really.
What about you, Benzo?
I mean, like I know some of the teams. Like I'm not that stupid, but yeah.
I have to go with my Cowboys, bros.
Oh, that's right. You.
Cowboys.
That's right. You were wearing a Dallas Cowboys beanie in one of your Instagram posts, I believe, weren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. And I remember that. Yeah, it's like, oh, he's
Military
a
edition.
Cowboys fan.
Yeah, Mr. Nightmare just said Benzo is a Dallas Cowboys fan. I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here
I am
my whole life.
I am
so-
a Buffalo Bills fan.
Game and Tron's asking me when I'm doing my British episode. So I've been, you know, I'm going to tell you, that's a lot of work. And I don't mind doing it for you guys. But, you know, putting in all the police cars for the British and putting in all the uniforms, and which it's available. It's just a lot of work. So, man, you know, as soon as I can, you know, I've got 2 channels going on right now, and a full Discord and a family, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can, man. I will get to that British episode. They want me to do the accent and all. They want me to do the, you know, the British accent and all. They want me to do it all.
That reminds
Football
me, CJ.
is soccer.
What are you doing speeding out here? What's
That's
the
gonna
matter
be a
with you?
great episode.
Have you lost your marbles?
Bloody hell, you almost took out that light pole back there. I can't do it, man.
Man, you should hear my oldest daughter do it. My 16-year-old. Oh my gosh, man, she can talk British like you wouldn't believe. She is so fluent at it, man. She's got the accent down.
Every time I think of it, I just think of Dumb and Dumber, man. Good day, mate.
Yeah, let's put another trip on the Barbie.
Oh man,
That
This is
reminds me,
great. A lot of-
CJ.
Huh?
So that reminds me, CJ Farms episode. You're gonna talk about?
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you do. We talked
What
about it in
CJ?
Discord.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
There you
he's-
go.
So he's wanting to do he's wanting to come farm with me on CJ Farms.
Oh, okay. Like what we were talking, we were
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Because me and Jeffrey were talking about doing an episode where he actually stops by my farm and says, "Hey, I'm going to the store to get something. Just want to stop in and say hello."
That would be funny.
My
Yeah.
farming simulator episodes are not getting any view hours, any watch time, very little, you know, compared to my LSPDFR and tutorials, man. My farming simulators just are not hitting like I thought they would.
Just keep pushing them, man.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing them.
Yeah, just come up with the, you know, I don't really, I did play Farming Simulator a while back, and I enjoy the game. I guess my advice, you know, if you're going to do, you know, the Farming Simulator type videos, you probably need to have, you know, like either a catchy title or maybe a goal or something like that to get people to kind of cue in on what you're going to do for that day or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just flooded, you know, with all the different videos like that. It's just flooded with it. So without a catchy title or something, or you know, maybe a fun, you know, thumbnail or something like that, it's real eye popping or something like that, that'd probably be a good idea to kind of get it in there.
Yeah, and you know, them thumbnails, man, them thumbnails are so important when it comes to your content. They're very, I can't make a thumbnail to save my life. I don't think I'm very good at it, if you ask me. I mean, I try and I mean, I guess they're okay. They're decent, but to make a really good eye popping thumbnail, that's just, I just don't think I'm that good at it. But I think I'm okay with coming up with titles and stuff as far as that goes. But yeah, man, I think thumbnails definitely make a difference, man, in your video. And I see some really good thumbnails out there. Like, you know, Benzo, you make really good thumbnails. Jeffrey makes good thumbnails. And like, oh, you make good thumbnails, but I just think I suck at it. Like, I cannot make
Well,
I do
a good
too.
thumbnail.
do you
I do
use
too.
what? How do you take your thumbnails though? I mean, what do you use to take it?
Okay, so if I make like if I make a LSPDFR thumbnail, I usually do an in-game screenshot, and I'll pull up my paint program. I'll pull up 2 windows, and I'll put my transparent LSPDFR in over here, and my screenshot here. I pull my LSPDFR over and write 0.4.7 beside it, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I do. And you see me it's usually me aiming at somebody or driving the police car, but it's got that transparent LSPDFR 0.4.7 in it.
Okay, so what I did, sorry, hit my microphone.
You're fine.
So what I learned to do a long time ago is use Rockstar Editor. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and record. You kind of have to get in your mind frame as to how the picture is going to look. So like what's going on in the background, and I go all out. Like if I'm actually playing LSPDFR, I will stop traffic. I will delete traffic, and if I don't want the traffic to be in the picture at all or something like that, I'll go in through my trainer, delete all the traffic, delete all the damn heads if I don't want them there. I'll record for about 15, 20 seconds. And then when I go back into Rockstar Editor, I'll do like a zoom function. You can zoom in. So back the camera way out, go into like basically free mode edit,
Mm-hmm.
with the camera through Rockstar Editor, and then zoom in, and then you can position the camera any way you want. And then for some reason, it's more eye appealing not to make everything linear, so it's kind of good to like, if your vehicle is like this, have it more like this. And then, and also I've been learning to, it doesn't always have to have the whole car in the video, like on the thumbnail, zoom in to maybe just your vest and just a little bit of police lights or something,
Oh, okay, I got you.
Huh? Yeah, that's good
Yeah,
to know.
thank you. That's good advice. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely keep that in mind. Yeah.
Yeah, Doug does that the same way too. I'm trying to remember who I got that from. It may have been from either Jeff or Steve, the gamer, Jeff Aviano or Steve the gamer, or
I thought you were talking about me.
something
I was
like
like,
that.
what?
Yeah, Jeffrey, yeah. So yeah, it's I can't remember who I got that from, but then I started experimenting a little bit, and that's kind of the way
Whoa.
I do it. It takes some
CJ.
time, I spend probably about 15 minutes, a minimum of 15 to 20 minutes per thumbnail. So
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, and maybe that's what I need to do is take a little bit more time on him just to, to really put everything I need to into it. But yeah, man, I'll keep that in mind because I haven't used the Rockstar editor a lot, but I've messed with it enough to know how it works. So I'll definitely, I'll definitely be doing that, man. Morty
Yeah.
Jonas
That's a
come through with the
big-
$10 super chat.
I
Ooh,
can answer
nice.
that for you, CJ.
very nice.
Say, hey man, how do you get custom calls? Example, there is a bank robbery. What is that called? That would be Call Out Manager. You could use Call Out Manager for that.
Yeah.
Is that what you were gonna say, Cookies?
Yeah.
Call
I
Out
said it in your
Manager,
thing too.
definitely. And the reason I learned to use Call Out Manager was because I'd seen. I remember you using it. I remember you telling me about it, Benzo, a long time ago when I first started
Mhm.
about Call Out Manager, and I still use it to this very day for my episodes. I love my Call Out Manager. I love it, man.
Okay, question. I don't know if
Mhm.
anybody was about to say anything, but I'm sorry if you were.
No, you're good. Go ahead, man.
But I have Call Out Manager, and I was talking to Jeffrey about this, and I want to get your guys' opinion too. Not saying that Jeffrey isn't wrong, but well, yeah, but whenever I load, like sometimes this happens, whenever I load a call out, it comes up and says failed to load.
That depends on. Okay, so some call out packs are area based.
Okay, that's all
Yep.
I needed to know.
Is that what Jeffrey told you?
Yeah.
But some call outs. Some
He
call
does.
outs are area based. Like for example, perfect example, Blaine County call outs. Well, you're gonna be in Blaine County to get
Well,
those
yeah.
call outs. So
Okay.
most of your like your LSPD like vanilla call outs, those are kind of everywhere. Like it doesn't really matter where on the map you are, but like other call outs that other people have made, it really depends on where you are. So if it's not going to pick up that area and you're too far away, it's going to say call out failed. Yeah.
Okay. And the warrant ones for red callouts, isn't that usually like Vinewood area, CJ?
Yes, that's around the Vinewood area. Yeah, the red
But
call outs.
you got to make sure you have open all and you got to
Yes,
have
I
open
have
all
that.
interiors.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
I have
I've used red call outs in the warrant service call out on red call outs. I've used that in Blaine County.
that. Really?
Yeah, I've used it too.
I've used it out there in
Yeah.
Blaine County a couple times.
Sandy Shores. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, you've used it at Sandy Shores?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll have to keep
Yep.
that in mind.
I just want to take a quick second to excuse me, Jesus. Let everybody know that I just went to the merch store and I put in a free shipping promo code. So if you go and buy any merch from my store, just type in Benzo, all capitals, and you will get free
Is it
shipping.
really?
Very good.
Yeah, I figured it
Is
would be
that the code?
yeah, let me pay homage to, to Benzo and you put in Benzo,
Oh,
all capital.
Yeah, there you go.
And
think his
muted his
mic-
mic. He probably went
your
online.
mic went mute
Your
again,
mic.
bro. Your mic went mute
mic-
again.
No, you're muted.
No.
Yeah, you're muted. Yeah, it's that headset. Look, he's gonna get irritated. He's gonna start
he
cursing.
is. Yeah, he is.
He's gonna get whichever he gets irritated, he curses, or if
Yep.
he gets excited, he curses.
Yep. He's probably doing it right now.
Yeah, he's cursing behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
See, Chris Sanchez, I'm going to answer your question here. He says, how can I add mods without searching up videos and how to do it every time? Chris, it just, I mean, I kind of understand what you're meaning there. Most mods, if you're referring to plugins as a mod, I mean, they're installed, pretty much all the same way with the exception. There's a few exceptions, but I'd say 99% of them are installed exactly the same way. And then the modders nowadays, they just, they will make folders just where you just throw them into your main game directory and just blends in, so they make
Yeah.
it easy for everybody. So
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, they make them to where they actually merge. So, if you got a like you were saying, the plugins. I mean, and it's got the LSPFR folder with it, and then it's got the audio after that. It just kind of merges together, man. It just all falls into place. I love that it does that too. I'm glad you don't have to go through all the steps, and
Oh,
makes it
I
a lot easier
love
for us, man.
Gaming
I think with
Trons.
yeah,
No,
go ahead,
ahead.
Gaming Cookies.
No, go. No,
well,
no,
I
it's
was
stupid.
just gonna-
It's stupid. It's stupid. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, that I think what a lot of people get confused about is that they're diving into their folders and thinking they need to drag and drop, the different plugins,
Yes.
into certain folders. Guys, it's the easiest thing to do is just take the entire, plugins folder, and if it has an LSPDFR folder, those are going to merge. So just throw them in your main game directory, man. You could do it in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, about 3 seconds is done.
It'll automatically put it in there for you. You don't have to go folder to folder. It'll just do it for you. I recently just learned that OIV files can just be dragged right onto your OIV
That's what I do now.
and not the desktop.
Mhm.
I recently just found that out.
Mike B said, "CJ, my fellow Bills fan, Bills Mafia."
Hey, you think he's talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffrey was the Bills fan. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I ever said what team I liked.
Jeffrey, Mike B, if you should follow Mike B on Twitter. Mike, I can't remember your Twitter handle right now, but anyway, so Mike B, I think he posts at least 5 posts a day about the Bills. So
Does he? I don't have
Yeah,
I don't have a
following
Twitter
Mike. Yeah, I've
account.
seen a few of his posts on there, so I've been following him. Yeah.
I've got Instagram if he has Instagram.
You should get
But I
a
don't-
Twitter, man. You should get a Twitter, Jeffrey. It's a good way to advertise your channel, man.
yeah, you need
Yeah.
to get a Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great
right.
like Twitter's great for advertisement, man.
I'll
Connor
look into
Murphy, question for Connor Murphy: what software do you use to edit? And I'll go first. Connor, I use Power Director 18. So, I think I've been using that almost at the beginning. Power Director, it's not as, and I mean, I was talking to Doug 1637 about this the other day. He uses Adobe and that's more of a higher end, in my opinion. And he probably would disagree with this, but I try to do Adobe. It's just too complicated to me, man. It's too complicated. Power Director, it does take a little bit of a slight learning curve, and it's a little bit cheaper. But it's to me, man, I love that damn thing. Yeah. Doug uses Adobe Premiere, which is a higher end. It's like twice as much as Power Director, and it's yeah, and he even says Adobe is complicated, until you learn it. And Power Director 18 for me is the best way to go, in my opinion anyway. And also another thing with Power Director too, a lot of people don't even realize this, is that it has a fast rendering, to actually produce your videos.
Yeah.
So it has a function in there. You could just I could produce say a 25-minute video in less than probably maybe 8 minutes. And now uploading it to YouTube is a little different, but I could produce it in I don't know, like 8 minutes or something like that. Whereas I don't know about Adobe Premiere, if it does, if it has like 8 minutes or less or not. But anyway, that's why I like a Power Director personally. So
That's what I use, but I use 17. I use
yeah,
Power
17.
Director. I
Yeah.
love it, man. I mean, and
There's not a big difference between 17 and 18. So
yeah,
I
and
like
the
it.
fast rendering technology that you're talking about, I love
Yeah.
it, man. It cuts your it cuts your rendering time down, man. It makes your videos finalize a lot faster, and it's so computer friendly. I think that's the one thing I love about it the most is it's so computer friendly, and I just love the like the transitions, and the transition I use the most that you'll see in my videos is that crossfade. And it's so easy to do. You don't even have to go in the transitions and get it. You just take your film and lay it right over the other piece and let it fall down and crossfade it right there in the editor itself. So it's
That's a good
very
idea.
computer friendly. Yeah. I love it, man.
I use VideoPad.
Video
That's
pad?
what
What is
yeah,
that?
I use VideoPad.
Is that the NHC you were telling me about? What is it called?
Yeah, NHC or NCH, something like that.
Yeah.
VideoPad. That's what I use, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's all good, Mike B. It's all good. It's misunderstanding. He said, sorry, CJ thought you said that. No, it's okay, man.
I need to throw this link out there next Sunday. There's this person from the LSPDFR Facebook page. Her name is Stacy, and she created this mod that I was talking about last time called the Homer mod. And the
Mhm.
Homer mod, apparently, it will install and uninstall all essential mods to run LSPDFR, Rage Plugin Hook, ScriptHook V, ScriptHookV.net, LSPDFR. And I guess you can, what's up, Officer Pope?
It puts them
And
in and takes them out?
it puts them in, it takes them out, it lets you know what needs to be updated, it'll let you know. It's kind of like a on-screen verification of your files.
Mhm.
I will. It's still pending, but it's called the Homer Modder, HOMER, and then space MODDER. So
Oh, just like Homer Simpson.
yeah, I guess that's why. Actually, it's got like a donut with the word dough on it. So yeah, it's still pending, but it's at nerdbound.com.
Nerdbound.com. All right.
Nerdbound.com.
Well, do y'all want to do what? I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, you're fine. I wanted to thank Benzo for coming in tonight. I have 104 views on this stream, which is absolutely crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice,
good
man.
for you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for you.
Yeah,
It's
and
a lot of fun.
Yeah, and me too, Benzo. I wanna personally thank you because I know I've told you 100 times. I'll tell you again. You're my hero in computer modding and gaming, and where I learned everything from, and you're the whole reason that I can do what I do. So yeah, I want to personally thank you for being here and taking the time, man. Because we know you're a busy guy. We know that you have a full-time job and a family and all that, and we just want to personally thank you for coming in, man, and taking the time to hang out with us and chit chat and answer some questions and just chill, man, and be one of the guys here with us, man. We really appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, to be honest, it's kind of refreshing. That's why on my streams, sometimes I'll spend like 15 minutes, just to talk to chat, and
Mhm.
I know a lot of people get impatient, because we live in a microwavable society. We just want to just get to action, right away.
Right,
But
right.
Yep.
I've got like, and I really do have the best, subscribers or viewers, whatever you want to call you guys over there in chat. And I see every single one of you guys, by the way. And I'm trying not to ignore half the stuff that you're saying. It's just I don't want to interrupt, the whole full panel, by the way. So I do apologize for that, but I love sitting down and just chatting with people for like 15 minutes, letting people trickle into the stream. And so being able to do this, to me, it's relaxing, that's what I
Yeah.
like about it. So
Awesome,
Cat
man.
just scared the shit
Cool.
out of me.
Do what?
another,
The cat.
another
My
guy I'm
wife,
gonna
my wife has a black cat. Just scared
quickly
me.
shout out real fast. He's not even in the chat right now, but if you guys haven't checked out GM Anton Z, make sure you do that. He's a very likable guy. He's got a really high energy, and so some people, some people may be put off by some of the high energy or something like that. But just like with streaming, you got to have some form of energy, into the streams. And sometimes I have a headache or if I don't feel really great, that's why I get kind of quiet sometimes during streams. But GM Anton Z, we just call him Anton for short. He just rocks it out, man. I mean, he's nonstop. I swear he must drink about 5 Red Bulls, but it's just he's a super guy, really cool guy. And if you guys have not seen, just type in like YouTube or something, just GM Anton Z, and look at his studio setup, guys.
GM
holy-
Anton Z.
Yeah, GM Anton Z, and look at his studio and his. I've been getting a lot of pointers from him doing streams and stuff.
Oh, I've
And
seen this. Yeah, I've seen him. I know exactly what you're
and
talking
good God, man, you wait till you see his studio tour. His soundboard probably costs more than my damn computer,
about. Oh, really? Benzo, that's the guy I was talking about. The other one that posts inside of your Discord promotions channel.
Yeah,
This is the guy I was talking about. Yeah. I said he's always
super
got the little
helpful.
crazy
Yeah.
faces going on.
That's Anton there. And Anton, what I like about him, he just hit 30,000 subscribers, by the way. And
Yeah,
he's
he
really
did. I'm looking at that right now.
what I like about Anton though, I'm gonna give him a big head if he ever sees this stream later on. I may have to link it to him or something. But what I like about Anton is that obviously he has high energy. He's always very positive. He really integrates everybody into the stream. He has these light goals and stuff like that. So that's why a lot of people like to visit him, is because of his high energy. And then he gets everybody involved in the stream with all these different goals and stuff like that.
Awesome, man.
And so, yeah, he's a good guy. And
His
he helps a lot of
graphics are
people out, so.
amazing.
And
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, that positivity is key, man. That's where it's at, man. That
Yep.
positivity, man, it will take you so far, man.
It really will,
and the
man.
energy. And the energy,
Mark,
I'm
get
going to check him out, man. I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, and another thing about like I said about Anton is that I don't know what it is about YouTube, man. And Anton, he's a smart guy. He does a lot of great thumbnails and a lot of great titles and stuff like that. But YouTube just does not show him any love, man, on his videos, and it just pisses me off when I see that. It's just like, good God.
He does have some really killer thumbnails. Wow, look at those, man.
Yeah, I was just looking at him.
How
Yeah, I
do you
just
even make
subscribed to him.
thumbnails like that? Like, how do you do that? What kind of program would you
It's
even use for that?
just through Photoshop, lots of editing and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Those are awesome thumbnails. I'm gonna check him out and watch some of his stuff later on. Definitely.
And Mike B just came through. Said I followed you on Instagram, Bill's Mafia.
There you
Yeah,
go.
buddy. Bill's Mafia. So what do you guys say? You guys want to wrap this up? It's been fun. We're going on 3 hours.
It has been fun. It's been very fun.
Yeah, man.
Time flies, man.
Yeah.
It does. It really does. Yeah, these streams always go so. We seem like we haven't been on very long, and it'd be 2-3 hours have gone by, man. So this is what we say this was episode number 9.
Yeah, I think it's episode number 9.
Episode
Benzo's
number
in
4
the
for
stream.
me.
Benzo's in the house, man. All right.
Yeah.
I know, dude. It's still pretty crazy.
It is.
Man, we
pretty
were.
cool.
I told him, CJ, before you joined in the Discord, before we went live, I told him that just that's all we talked about all week over the phone was Benzo
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And man, I got to tell you, man, I was so nervous. I was so nervous, and I ate that damn pie from Burger King. It was awful. No, the pie was great. It did not sit well with being my nerves. I was nervous, man, about Benzo being in the live stream. That damn pie, man. I said that damn
But those
CJ.
pies are good though, ain't they? Jeffrey?
It was it was
It
tasty,
was
man. It was good.
delicious.
It
He's talking
was.
about the Hershey, the chocolate Hershey pies from Burger King. Benzo, you ever
Yeah.
had one of those?
No, I have not had that.
Oh
He's a
my
paramedic.
gosh.
He knows that they're bad for you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Hershey squirts, you know.
Yeah.
man. Bad. Yeah, real bad. Oh,
But
man.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this with you guys, man. And again, Benzo, like they said, man, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I think it's
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think it's a very gentleman thing of you to do. I think it's very awesome of you to do to come
Yeah,
show
absolutely, guys.
support to us, and and
Yeah.
your fans, your followers probably really liked it. It's some quality one on four time with Benzo, but you get the gist of it. But I think it was real cool of you to jump in here, man, and I look forward to our relationship with one another and
Yeah,
and checking
absolutely.
out your stuff, man, and learning from not just CJ but from you, and because you guys have the experience, and that's what we look for.
And possibly some future streams like this again, together.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, bring your boy in here,
enjoy it.
Benzo, the guy you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Doug.
I mean, bring
Yeah, Doug.
anybody if you want to bring anybody you want, man. Bring anybody you want here, man. We're
Yeah,
always more
man.
than willing to have anybody in here. So
Okay.
yeah,
You just let us know when you're ready, and we'll make room for you.
Cover it,
absolutely.
CJ. Cover it.
Hmm?
Sounds good.
It's like you gotta cover it. Cover the
Oh,
name.
so don't get copyrighted.
Yeah.
You got to make that.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. YouTube's really cracking down about that copyright stuff, man.
Yeah, they
Thank you,
are.
Chris Sanchez, for letting me know that, and thank you, Nick.
Hey,
for
good
letting me
night,
know that.
Northcutt, man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Northcutt's been with me from the very beginning, man. Northcutt
Yeah, he
615.
sounds really
Good night,
familiar,
brother.
actually. Northcutt sounds really familiar.
Yes,
Yeah, he's been
Northcutt
around our channels
615.
for a while,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, he's been on our channels for a while. Paul G
Awesome
said,
guy.
"Gonna hit the bed, guys. It's almost midnight and working 15 hours tomorrow, starting at 6 a.m. Always working a 15-hour day tomorrow, starting at 6 a.m. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Enjoyed the stream, CJ. Love you guys. All right, Paul G, take it easy, my man. Guys, thank you
Take
so
it
much
easy,
for
bro.
showing up. Again, thank you to Benzo for showing up. Thank you to his subscribers for coming in here and watching us.
Yes.
We
Yep.
really, truly appreciate every single last one of you, man. We really, really do, man. We really do. So thank you all so much again from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, no
Yes.
problem. I'm gonna say one more thing real fast, if you guys don't mind. Blake Stone, we just call him Blake for short. He goes by, yeah. What do you go by, Blake on the Discord? Jake at State Farm, I think that's what he goes by.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, real quick, guys, if you go to our Discord, I'm going to link it real fast up in here. Let me get it there. Do that. There you go. It's in the chat right there, guys. So as far as the Discord server, it's really easy, guys. Just follow exactly what I just typed out right there. You need to join the Discord server. You need to be a member for 10 minutes before you do anything. So this is where people get confused because they're trying to post things and they can't do anything yet. So be a member just for 10 minutes. Simple as that. The next thing you need to do is go to server rules and then read the rules. There's a little thumbs up button. I mean, it's clear as day. Just click on the thumbs up button, guys. That just says that you agree to the server rules. Once you do that, you're going to need to go to role request right after you do that, and then click on the things that you want to be have the channel for. For example, if you want to have help in your game, you need to click on LSPD for support. And then once you do that, you'll have all these channels opened up for you. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that CJ, I didn't realize CJ, God dang, man, he's got so many members on his Discord. I was
really?
like,
Yeah, he
holy
really does.
hell, man. I was like, he has how many? You got over 2,000 or something like that, or
Close to 3K in there. Yeah.
3,000 guys,
Wow.
and he doesn't. And one thing about CJ too that I had just joined his. I'm not sure why I didn't join it earlier because probably I had like 20 other discords that I was joined. But anyway, on CJ, he's got like teams of people to help people out. In mine, I have an LSPDFR support section. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. That's a yeah. The I have an LSPDFR support section, and I have about maybe 6 or 7 helpful people that pop in there. But CJ's got a whole freaking team full of people, and he's got a lot of like trial people that are becoming like almost like support people. So if you guys have problems with your game, you may want to pop over to CJ's channel and get his Discord from there. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have 4. We actually have 4 LSPFR support channels, and then we have 2 5M support channels. So it goes like you can start out at trial support, then trial moderator, and then it goes up from there to I believe it's staff. I mean junior staff, and then junior admin, deputy director, and then assistant director. That's how the roles go in there. So, but
Yeah,
you can
so,
grab like if
yeah.
you come in, but when you come in, you can grab like your Xbox row, your Xbox gamer row, your PC gamer row. It's all in there, and we have a verification thing too, where you have to type in verify, and you have to wait about 10 minutes. That gives you time to go over the rules. Same thing like Benzo was talking about with his. But yeah, guys, I have a really great support team in there that I stand behind 120%, guys. They are amazing. And if your game, I don't care how bad your game is, man, they can get you up and running, I promise you. And the link for my Discord is in the description, guys. So be sure you check that out.
Yeah, for the exact count for the members, I'm looking at it right now. It's 2,821 members.
Oh, I am
Wow.
almost at 3,000. Wow.
Jesus.
That's a lot of folks.
Holy cow.
And
I
it's
think I got
actually
about
ranking.
120.
It's actually ranking up right now too.
It what?
I said it was actually ranking up too.
Yeah, people are probably going in there from the stream.
Yeah, it's a cool place just to come hang out. I mean, even if you want to come in there and you need help, or if you just want a cool place to come and hang out, man, either way, you're going to learn a lot about LSPFR because that's all we talk about in there. That's like the main topic in there is people troubleshooting LSPFR for hours and hours and hours on end. It goes on and like it's got to the point that when people ask me for help, I just send them straight to my Discord because I would love to help each and every one of you. I really, really would. Like my heart is big like that, but I
just can't.
I don't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
I just really don't.
It's
You know,
impossible.
But I do have a great support team, guys. They're very friendly. They're like I said, they're very knowledgeable, guys. Go check them out and get with them and subscribe to these fellows right here, guys. Go check out their channels. Everybody here in the chat is in my description. Everyone
same with me, guys. So everybody in the chat right now, just go down to my description and you'll see everybody's channel right there.
Yep.
What is up
Same
with
here.
hey, can you make textures? A video on how to do textures? Like, what is up with that tonight?
Denise Evans, what is up, man? I have not seen you in forever, bro. Oh my gosh, where have you been?
People want them textures, man.
Yeah, and what's funny, the name of the person who commented that was 1 million subscribers with no videos.
That's the name of his name, or does he
Yeah.
really have that many subscribers? Yeah.
No, that's his name.
When
would
is
be-
that?
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Also, guys, don't forget that I do have a second channel now that's also in the description.
CJ Farms.
Farms, yeah, man. CJ Farms. It's nothing but just, if you're in the farming simulator, contraband. That's what it's all about. It's what I do is FS19. I thought about doing some older FS17 and 15, but I haven't really really debated on that too much yet. But we'll see, guys. But if you enjoy good FS19 content, come over there and check me out, and I would appreciate it. I hit my 150 sub mark, Jeffrey, on there in about a week.
Nice, man. Congrats, bro.
I hit it, dude.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Nice.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there you go, CJ. I got you a link.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Oh,
cookies.
okay. You linked it for me. I thought you were sending me a link for something. I clicked it. And it went to CJ Farms. I was like, wait a minute. God, I have stupid moments all the time, man.
It's funny because it literally says CJ Farms. Like, go ahead.
So I guess we're gonna. Is that it, guys? We're gonna call it a night and wrap it up. And
Yeah, I was gonna see if Cookies wants to start with the closeout.
want to start cooking?
You want to do the honors tonight, Cookies?
I feel like Benzo should. He's the guest, the special
Hey,
guest.
all right.
We'll let Benzo go.
Yeah,
We'll let
yeah.
him go last because he can close out the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I guess I'll go. Guys, it's gonna be a wrap for this. I almost said video. The stream. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to smash the like button. And like I said before, this is a wrap. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Like always, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys. Okay, that wasn't very energetic. It's probably because it's
That's
late.
all right.
Yeah, it was.
It's
Actually,
late.
it was.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I'll go next, CJ.
Yeah. Or I can.
No, I got it. I'll take it out. That way, you two can go last. Want to thank each and every one of you. Still got plenty of viewers in here. Thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. Thank you to Cookies. Thank you to CJ. Big thank you again to Benzo for joining us tonight. I think it was absolutely awesome. All three of those guys are linked down below, and I'm certainly, positively sure you're all subscribed to them. But if you're not, go show them some love. The merch store down below, don't forget, it's from now till Monday. It's got free shipping when you use the word Benzo in the promo section. So definitely utilize that. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, guys, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out.
All right. Well, that leaves me next, I guess, doesn't it?
Yep.
My next.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I do appreciate the love and support. Again, go check out each and every one of these fellows right here. Their links are in the description. Check out my Discord and check out CJ Farms, my secondary YouTube channel that will hopefully be on the rise here very soon. Guys, I love y'all so much. Until next time, God bless. Take care. Stay in prayer. Love one another. And peace out, guys.
All righty, guys. That's going to wrap up our stream, guys. And I was going to get real quick shout outs here, guys, real fast. Whoever's in the chat. If you guys want to post something, I'll give you a quick shout out. So CJ Bianco, Zach Ziegler, Charles Inatil. It's okay, man. I know you just showed up. Manuel, my brother from Kenya. And then that's another cool thing, about my my viewers and stuff like that is I got them all over the damn world, man. It's so
Yeah,
awesome,
man.
have people from UK, Kenya,
That is great.
That is
Syria, and way in the hell up there in New York. Yeah, just kidding. No, and then biggest shout out to Doug. Doug's actually been here for the whole stream pretty much. So thank you, Doug, for showing up. And me and Doug are going to be talking more through Discord about certain things, something different maybe coming down the line. You guys will learn that maybe a little bit later. And then thank you, Connor Murphy, and then Focus West. Thank you for coming in from New Zealand. And let's see here, Nick Fulton. Thank you, man. As always, Nick's always in the stream. That's why I made Nick a mod. He's my latest mod in the stream because Nick has been here a long time. So he's always real positive in the chat. He's never drama or anything like that. So he's been really good. So I really appreciate you guys. And there is Blake. He's chiming in here saying, have a good night. And there's the Gaming Bros as always. And then something you guys on the panel haven't been noticing at all because you haven't been listening to my stream. Every once in a while, I've been playing some sound files and stuff like that. So you guys can't hear this right here. So it's going to get a little quiet here. That is correct. So there's a lot of sound files.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch
it. And I didn't do it the entire stream. I was trying not to interrupt you guys, but my stream was getting a kick out of the sound files and stuff like that. And the funny thing, what I'm so glad I purchased this damn thing was the Stream Deck. And the Stream Deck, it did, it set me back a little bit of money, but it was so worth it, when you're doing streams and stuff like that. And it's so funny. playing with these sound files and stuff. We come up with new sound files here and things like that all the time.
Is that the
Yeah,
little
well,
soundboard you play with all the time, Benzo?
yeah, yeah, and it's just fun to play with, and so a lot of people, we just have fun all the time. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you, Thomas Collins, as always. And that's right, Connor Murphy. But yeah, Doug plays with the Stream Deck as well. But yeah, we just have a lot of fun with it, man. I mean, it's just a blast. So, but yeah, you get to hear that a little bit later in a second too. Once you get good with the Stream Deck, you can push all these different buttons and stuff like that. But thank you guys for tuning in, and be sure to check out all these guys' channel down in the description, guys. I have the link to their channel, and then once again, definitely check out CJ's Discord, guys, if you're having a game problem. So make sure you do that. So, but anyway, I see your cat back there, Jeff.
Yeah,
He's back there walking around.
He's
Black
about to
cat.
kill you.
That's
Floki.
Floki. That's Floki there.
All you can see is the collar.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And
an
thank you
ass.
guys for tuning in. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. And here, guys, thank you guys for having me on the panel tonight. And I look forward to another session a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
Benzo. Thank you for coming by, man.
It's an
Yeah.
honor.
Thank you so much.
All right,
you.
guys, y'all have a good night, and I think we're out. Right? Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, that's a wrap. Wrap
All
it
right,
up.
guys. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Love y'all.
All right.
Later, guys.
All right. See you later, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to give you guys a special thanks for stopping in tonight. And I also wanted to give another special thanks to Benzo for also joining us tonight. Make sure to check them out, guys. Link is in the description underneath YouTube Brothers, guys. Check them out. Show them some love. Like I said before, that's going to be the wrap for this stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. It definitely tells me that you guys did like it. And consider subscribing, guys. But like I said, that's going to be a wrap for the stream. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. And like always, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys. Peace.